What is happening? How's everyone doing? Dark. I know. The new camera angle picks up the light from the window, which I tried to do, but I gotta do more. Some people say less. I need to do more and do less. I need to say less and do more. How's everyone doing today? Happy Friday. Guys, Spider-Man came out today. I want to watch Spider-Man. I'm going to try to watch it tonight. I'm pretty sure I'm watching it tonight. You guys hear construction in the background? I apologize. A big water pipe burst on the street yesterday, and so they're doing construction to clean it up. I know, it sucks. I apologize. It's what happens. That's what happens. Guys, today we have a pretty loaded day. We're gonna break it down like this, okay? So first off, we're gonna be, and I can just show you guys on stream what we got. Oh, there you go. Okay, so sorry about that. So first up, we got connections, okay? As always. Then we're gonna do a Mortal Kombat 11 X-Ray tier list. This was suggested by Mr. Mercy, so hopefully he's in. I'll wait till he comes in. I'll give him some time to come in before I start this, because I want to wait for him to do it. The next we have Spider-Man recap. I wanted to be recapped on Spider-Man before I watch the new movie. See what every character, it's like, what Arrow, not Arrow. Is the Arrow in Spider-Man? Straight Arrow app. Why did I say the word Arrow? Because the word Arrow was here? I don't know. But yes, it's got like what the Punisher did, this one, the Hulk, what everyone did, because everyone's in this movie, so it's gonna be fire. Then I got this video called I Cheated Until the Arcade Banned Me. I feel like that'll be a fun video to watch. I don't know, I seen it and I was kind of like, this would be great for stream. So that is that. Ooh, wrong buttons. And this is what we're doing, fellas. We got like I said, we got a big day ahead of us. A lot of stream stuff, and then hopefully afterwards, yo, how's it going, Stunner Dog? DAWG. So yeah, we got a big day, guys. We got a lot of stuff planned for the day, and afterwards, hopefully, we'll play a little Pokemon, maybe. First streamer to read chat, dude. Yesterday, no joke, the other day I had someone come in, and I didn't read chat for like 2 minutes. Now I'm paranoid, and they left the stream. What's up, Stunner Dog? How you doing on this beautiful Friday? We're about to start off the stream with a little connections. And later on, I was trying to say, later on, I would hope to play a game, Pokemon maybe. I don't know. That 3D mod is so fire. Been like 10 streams, no chats. Wow. Sucks to be a streamer on Kick, apparently. People don't read chats, bro. I'm sorry about that, man. Hopefully you enjoy this stream. What am I doing? We're starting off with a little connections, because every stream starts with a little connections. Now, hopefully, at this point, I might try to avoid chat a little bit, but I don't want the answers. But we're doing little connections. We got a little Mortal Kombat tier list. We're gonna watch a Spider-Man video. So I think we got a fun stream in store. Stunner Dog. Stunner. Hold on, let me get in. Hold on. Stunner. That's right. Stunner Dog. All right. All right. Mold. Spear. Mushroom Cheerios. Slime, fungus, mushroom, mold. These are things that grow. Slime. No, you don't grow slime. Slime doesn't grow. Hold on a minute. What else grows? Mushrooms have spores, not spears. I could try slime. Maybe it'll be things that are gross. Dude, okay. I lost the other day, and I don't want to lose again. And I'm already here just making random guesses. Okay, we're not doing this. Okay. No, we'll come back to that later. That mold and mushroom might be just throwing me off. Okay. Gleek. Gleek is when water comes, when spit, it's like shoots out from the bottom of your tongue. That's called a gleek. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Gleek. Oh, wait a minute, but it's a leek, right? Gleek is also leek, right? And leek is a type of like it's a vegetable, right? Is there anything else that's a vegetable? I see plumber, which is also lumber. J-date, I don't know what a J-date is, but I guess it's like a date, like a regular date. Like, you know, you go on a date with someone. Stick, room, Rio, cheer, spear, dapple. Dapple's also an apple. Wait a minute. Slime is lime. We're on to it, fellas. Hold on a minute. We got leek, apple, lime, and pear. Fellas! Don't tempt me when I'm on a good time. One away? What are you talking about? Pear, lime, apple, leek. All right, whatever. All right. That wasn't it. I'm shocked. I am truly shocked and appalled. Leek. Pear, apple, lime. This is just unfair. Man, the construction outside is actually crazy work. Okay, let me think. Model, fashion, shape, princess. Maybe not shape, right? Fashion, model, princess. Dude, dapple? J-date? Oh, date, apple, pear. It's like one letter and a fruit. Like, this has to be it. But why is G leek and S lime? Is lime a fruit? Lime is a fruit, right? Lime's a fruit. Okay, fruits plus starting letter. I hate this. I hate this because leek was also, could have been fruits and vegetables. I did not like that at all. That was trash. Okay. You got mushroom, joystick. If this wasn't the purple's gonna be crazy. If this isn't purple, then the purple's gonna be something insane. Plumber, princess, dinosaur, mushrooms is a Mario. Yo! Fire, fellas. We got that Mario. No. Not Miss Rio, Mario. It's me, Mario. Do we have So Long Bowser? That's my favorite one.
Let's go. Let's go.
First of all, you gotta save that one. That's fire.
Let's go.
I'm just adding things to my list now. Oh, that's super fire. Dun, 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 dun. No, stop. Okay, I'm thinking about soundboards. Hold on. Not trying to be soundboard man. I mean, I am soundboard man. Where's my Mario sounds? There you go.
Let's go.
Oh, I gotta focus. Okay. Cheerios, joystick, fashion model, mold, fungus. Fun, Gus. Fun, cheer, joy, glee. Ooh! Why am I so good at connections, fellas? Why am I so good at what I do, fellas? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I just am good at what I do. Okay, now we're gonna jump into the next thing, which is the Spider-Man recap. Okay, now listen, fellas. I want to go see Spider-Man today. And so before I see the movie, I did want to watch a little video for a recap. So I want everybody to pay attention. This is what we're going to watch. The title is Spider-Man Recap, everything you need to know before brand new day. So if you guys want to watch Spider-Man like I do over this weekend, you're in the right spot. Let's watch this.
Your homework for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
You guys gotta let me know how the levels are and everything.
3 Tom Holland. We did your homework for Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's not just 3 Tom Holland Spider-Man movies you gotta catch up on. It's 14 Marvel movies, over 60 TV episodes.
14 Marvel movies? Okay, that's a bit of a stretch. You don't need 14 Marvel movies. For the Hulk, maybe? I don't know. 60 TV episodes? That's just for the Punisher. Which, by the way, you're gonna get spoiled. This is spoiler central. I don't like it, but it is what it is.
And 1 Disney Plus special presentation, and we are gonna recap all of it for you.
Yo, Disney Plus special? Okay.
I'm Eric Foster, the New Rockstars channel, and here is a full recap of everything you need to know going into.
I've seen this guy before. This guy's good.
The full MCU history of Peter Parker, Bruce Banner, Frank Castle, Yelena Belova, the DODC, the City of New York, and any
Yelena Belova's in here? Wait a minute. Why are the Avengers in here?
you might need about Marvel Studios' broader plan for Avengers Doomsday and the Mutant
Really?
Saga. Let's take this character by character, starting with Tom Holland's character and his MCU history leading up to Brand New Day. It's kind of hard to do because literally no one knows who this guy is. Like, who's this rando? He kind of looks familiar. I believe this is the guy who told MJ his
Bro, okay. I mean, look. Okay, I get it. It's like he's, no one knows who he is. That's what happened at the end of the last movie. Got it.
donuts a few Decembers ago, but now he's claiming his name is Maynard and he lives across the hall and he's always sticky. Weird dude. Since Doctor Strange's memory.
So that's weird. What a weird way to explain what happened. Like, excuse me. Just a weird way to explain how everything happened.
All record of Peter Parker from existence, we must temporarily undo the runes of Cop Call to even remember his history. There we go. Peter Parker's MCU.
Oh, was it? It was a bit. All right. All right. Good bit. Good bit. All right.
Story technically begins right here.
Bro, watching a Spider-Man movie and getting a 9/11 video. What is happening here?
Holy, whoa! Sorry to bum everyone out, but Peter Parker's birthday is technically August.
Bro was making a video about Spider-Man and I'm watching a literal national tragedy of history. What is going on?
2001 in the MCU timeline, according to his passport close-up that we saw in a deleted scene for Spider-Man.
Wait, what happened about 9/11? I really gotta know why we're watching 9/11 stuff.
Peter Parker's birthday is
Yo, Breadman, whoa, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it.
According to his passport close-up that we saw in a deleted scene for Spider-Man.
His birthday's...
Which is
oh.
1 month before 9/11. And we believe that Peter Parker's parents died in those tragic events, explaining why he would have to grow up with Uncle Ben and Aunt May. It's very, very sad if true. Actually, they picked the date of August 10th because that day in 1962 was Spider-Man's comic publishing debut in Amazing Fantasy number 15, a cover that will be recreated.
So because his theory is, there's a theory online that maybe his parents died in 9/11, they want me to know that. Like, why? That's not canon. I don't care about theories.
In this movie, but canonically in the MCU, Peter Parker's MCU origin is right here.
Nice work, kid.
Iron Man 2. The year is 2011 in the MCU timeline, and a 10-year-old Peter Parker attends the start.
So 2000, 9/11 was for no reason. Got it. He just wanted to use that 9/11 clip. He's had it in his. He's editing the video. He's like, what can I make? I got this 9/11 clip. Like what?
When longtime enemy of the Stark family, Ivan Vanko, aka Whiplash, attacks by turning Justin Hammer's armored suits into remote-operated weapons. Iron Man saves this kid wearing an Iron Man mask, who was later retconned to be a 10-year-old Peter Parker, according to Tom Holland and Kevin Feige during the Spider-Man Homecoming press tour in 2017. But at the time,
Oh, that sucks. That's so.
director Jon Favreau's son, and he actually appeared earlier in this movie in a quick point-of-view shot as Tony Stark was.
That's so stupid.
The crowd at the expo.
They retcon like, by the way, that little kid is actually Peter Parker.
Right here is the first time Peter Parker meets Iron Man in MCU history, and it's why Peter included a shot of the World's Fair globe in Flushing in Homecoming. This was the moment Peter wanted to become an Avenger, and why he always loved Tony Stark in particular. Next, Avengers. The Battle of New York in 2012 was an eventful moment for all MCU characters, particularly in the New York area, and we will revisit it from.
It's been years since I watched this stuff, guys. I'm sorry.
What's the aftermath of this battle?
I don't know. I know that like there are millions of nerds who are like, I know we all know what the Avengers did. I know, but it's been years. And this guy's bringing up things that I never knew about, like 9/11.
Grand Central Station, where Hulk and Thor downed a Chitauri Leviathan, followed by Hulk punching Thor out of frame, where in the opening scene of 2017 Spider-Man Homecoming, a crew led by Adrian Toomes salvages Chitauri tech before getting shut down by the Department of Damage Control, aka the DODC. We will come back to this, but on to 2016.
DODC. Civil War.
Over the Sokovia Accords and over Steve
I was about to say that is that come up in Civil War.
Rogers' defense over his friend, the Winter Soldier Bucky Barnes, and things escalate from there. So Tony Stark recruits to his side of the conflict Peter Parker, a kid from Queens whose spider abilities and street-level heroics on YouTube have gotten Tony's attention. This is the first time we see Tom Holland as Peter Parker in the MCU, and it's the first time we meet Marissa Tomei's Aunt May.
Do you guys remember what this was? Like, do you guys remember? Like, okay, what a time to be alive, because Civil War to me is like one of the best Marvel movies there is. Like in the MCU, I really love Civil War. Actually, we use Civil War. Fun fact, we use Civil War to calibrate our TVs because there's like that one airport fight scene is like super good and it has like the brights for HDR and it's like, you know, it's got sound effects for like audio stuff. So whenever like there's a new TV, new sound system, my brother who's like a TV fanatic and like settings fanatic, he uses that as his calibration because he's watched it so many times and everything. So it really like it holds a place in our heart. We love Civil War. I personally loved it when it first came out. Like what a time to be alive when like Spider-Man came into the MCU. Like what? Like at the time it was like, yo, to bring Spider-Man. He's like, Underoos. Oh, it was insane. It was insane. What a cool moment in history.
This conversation in their apartment, we learned that Peter has had his powers for 6 months, meaning that he had gotten bitten by the spiders sometime in late 2015. We still don't know what that spider bite looks like or how it went down. But in this scene, Peter tells this to Tony.
Look, when you can do the things that I can, but you don't.
And I remember them saying too, they didn't want to show it because it's like it's been done so many times before.
And then the bad things happen. They happen because of you.
At the time, this seems like paraphrasing of the with great power comes great responsibility mindset, and potentially a reference to Peter feeling regret over not being able to save his Uncle Ben. But 10 years later in 2026, the Russo brothers who directed the scene clarified that in their view, the MCU Uncle Ben's death was not caused by Peter's inaction, but rather some kind of accident.
Spider-Man was one of my favorite characters growing up.
Sure.
If not my favorite. And what I related to was
Stop the cap. No, I'm kidding.
this idea of a kid with incredible responsibility, right? And I think that you could manifest that responsibility through accidental death, right? And feeling the pressure of like, and the sense of loss in your life in a way that would keep the spirit that we wanted and what Tom Holland is as an actor. Then if...
Oh my God. Why does no one tell me? Okay, this is the problem. This is the problem when no one's in the chat. Because I'm sitting here and watching a video with my full camera on, and I didn't go back to this. You know when I was in? Let me show you how far back I was when I was watching it last. Underoos. Right here. So from here, 332 to wherever I was, I don't know where I am. So for however long it was, I know you got. I can't. Guys got to tell me when things like that happen. Come on.
Tony Stark sidelines Peter from there forward, which brings us on to Spider-Man: Homecoming. So after the 2012 prologue scene,
I'm just sitting here watching video. Crazy.
perspective of the Civil War airport battle, and Tony and Happy dropping him back off at home in Queens. Tony allows Peter to keep
That sure
his
did look like a
suit on
blooper.
the condition that he'll be responsible and check in with them. And then we jump ahead to fall of 2017. Peter is now a sophomore at Midtown High School, building a Lego Death Star set with his buddy Ned Leeds, pining after Liz Allen, and being part of the academic decathlon team with these two and MJ Watson, Eugene Flash Thompson, and various others. Ned finds
I hate the Flash, by the way. I like hate the Flash. I hate Flash so bad. But it's just because I feel like Flash isn't, he's a bully, but he's like a mental bully, not like a physical bully. I don't know.
out that Peter is Spider-Man.
I'm not a fan of that.
In various conversations, we learned that it was indeed a spider that bit Peter.
Spider's dead, Ned.
It's in this movie where Ned really defines himself as the ultimate best friend, the man in the chair. And it's what inspired this new shirt that we have at our merch store, nerdrite.shop, the Guy in the Chair shirt. Honestly,
Guy in the
the
chair
for all
shirt.
of you here on YouTube. And I'm sure you are the guy in the chair for someone in your life. And if someone is that for you, or if you're that for
I am the guy in the chair. Am I the guy in the chair for someone else? Am I the guy in the chair for someone else? I mean, I'm a guy in the chair, right? Let's be honest with you. But I'm a guy on a couch, a guy on a sofa, a guy on a bed, a guy in a car. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I sit down a lot. That's true, right? I'm more the guy in the car. No, I don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm a guy in the chair for someone else.
someone else, you
I don't think anyone else is the guy in the chair for me, though. That's one thing for
gotta
sure.
get this shirt. It's my favorite new design at nerdriot.shop, and it supports directly what we do here at New Rockstars. Throughout Homecoming, Peter interferes with the criminal dealings of Adrian Toombs' gang. Toombs himself uses a winged flight suit, making him the Vulture, and he's trying to sell all this scavenged super tech to buyers like Matt Gargan, aka Scorpion, for whom Toombs and his tinkerer, Phineas Mason, actually do build a suit that we will finally see in Brand New Day. Another buyer
Let's
is
go.
Aaron Davis, played by Donald Glover, who alludes to having a nephew named Miles Morales.
I don't want those weapons in this neighborhood. I got a nephew who live here. Yeah, sorry, Miles. I'm not gonna make it.
So technically,
That's gonna be
there's
crazy.
Miles Morales somewhere in the MCU. Peter
Would be
interferes
crazy.
with the sale on the Staten Island ferry makes too big of a mess, so Tony Stark confiscates the suit, and Peter ends up taking Liz Allen homecoming and realizes her father is Adrian Toombs. Toombs figures out who
Wait a minute. Peter Parker is dating Batman's daughter? This is Batman.
Peter is on the car ride and
Wait, Flash? Batman? Spider-Man?
terrifies the kid.
Maybe I wasn't that far off when I said the arrow's in here, fellas.
Also throughout this movie,
Yo, what would you guys do if you're watching Spider-Man and all of a sudden, like, Batman comes in? He's like, da-na-na-na-na. He's like, I'll help you, Spider-Man. And they end the movie, and, like, it's like, you know, like, DC amalgamation comics, whatever, bro. That'd be fire. That'd be insane. But that's the nerd, and that's just me being a nerd. Like, being like, oh, what if Ryu from Street Fighter and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat fought, bro? What if, you know what I mean?
out of Avengers
What if Mario and Pikachu got into a fight, bro? That's so Smash. Yo, Smash Brothers later?
Tower to their new campus
Smash Brothers later?
in 2015's Avengers Age of Ultron, introducing for the first time this whole mystery of Avengers Tower's sale to some unknown buyer. Toombs tried to hijack a jet carrying the last of it. Peter stops Toombs in his own homemade suit. Tony shows Peter Avengers Campus and offers him an Iron Spider armored suit, and there was going to be a press conference with Pepper Potts revealing Spider-Man as an
Pepper
Avenger
Potts.
alongside Iron Man, but Peter says no thanks. Aunt May learns that her nephew is Spider-Man, and Toombs ends up in Rikers with Matt Gargan, who promises to one day put Spider-Man's head in a dryer. Later on in the Morbius film, we'll see that Adrian Toombs gets
Yo, Morbius is in here? No shot.
teleported to the Morbius universe. On to Avengers Infinity. In the
Wait,
Morbius
what?
film, we'll see that Adrian Toombs gets teleported to the Morbius universe. On to Avengers
Okay.
Infinity War. It's now spring of 2018. A Q ship of Thanos' Black Order appears over New York City and sensed by Peter on his way to a field trip.
Yeah, the spider senses, bro. That was actually insane. I remember when I seen that for the first time.
City and are trying to get the time stone from Doctor Strange, and Strange is joined by Tony, Wong, and Bruce Banner. Bruce struggling to summon his Hulk form after Thanos beat his ass. Peter helps Tony as the battle spills into Central Park, and when Doctor Strange gets taken by Ebony Maw, Peter follows on the Q ship. Tony equips the kid with the Iron Spider.
Do you guys remember when Tom Holland like this? He was like, "We're in space," and you're like, "Yo, you're in space."
armor to help Peter breathe in the high altitude. Tony, Peter, and Strange end up on
yeah, man, we had to film like I was in space. And they were like, yo, you were in space. And he was like,
Titan joined
yo, but also conspiracy theory. I think they purposely had him leak things purposely. That's just my
Peter
theory.
Quill, Drax, and Mantis of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they nearly get the Infinity
Why
Gauntlet
is
off of Thanos'
Gamora?
hand, but Peter Quill punches Thanos out of Mantis' trance when he learned that the Mad Titan killed Gamora.
Which is trash, by the way. But actually, is this before there was like 6 million possibilities and only one works?
Thanos gets the Time Stone and the final stone, the Mind Stone, back on Earth. He snaps, and Peter dusts away in the most heartbreaking moment of the film.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Yeah, pretty sad stuff, not gonna lie. I don't feel so good.
Also among the dusted, we later learn, are Ned, MJ, and Aunt May. On to Avengers Endgame. This blip
Wow, what are the odds that all the important characters in Spider-Man's life are also teleported with him during the time slip?
period lasts for over 5 years, and we're now in October of 2023. Tony Stark, inspired by a photo of himself with Peter Parker, gives another crack to
Yeah, dude, you know what? Okay, so Spider-Man always kind of sets up things. Like Spider-Man, when they showed like the blip, how much time has passed, like that was that not like the moments like this is how long the blip was. Like Spider-Man set up the blip time difference.
unlocking time travel and succeeds. He and the other survivors use the time heist to regather Infinity Stones. Black Widow Natasha Romanoff doesn't survive. Smart
Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe he introduced the name the blip or something. I don't know. I don't remember. There was something that when Spider-Man said something about the blip that was like it was never heard before.
Hulk, whose gamma irradiated body can handle the release of gamma radiation
I like how it's so small and it grows to Hulk size.
from the Infinity Stones, wears Tony Stark's new Stark Gauntlet and snaps everyone back into existence. This includes Peter Parker, Doctor Strange, Drax, Peter Quill, and Mantis back on Titan. They come through a sling ring portal to join the Battle of Earth. During this battle, Peter reunites with Tony as the Marvel heroes work together to rush the Stark Gauntlet on an attempted rugby try to the quantum tunnel in the Ant-Man. Peter takes his turn until he has to hand it off to Carol Danvers. The battle ends with Tony Stark tricking Thanos, absorbing the Infinity Stones off of Thanos' gauntlet into his own armor and snapping Thanos' forces out of existence. Tony does not survive this. Peter mourns his old mentor and attends the funeral.
It really sucks because like it really sucks because the end of Avengers was like, by the way, Tony Stark's not coming back. By the way, Steve Rogers is not coming back. And it's like now we're here like literally however many years later and it's like, by the way, Steve Rogers comes back. And by the way, Tony Stark comes back. It's like, bro, what?
Spider-Man Far From Home. It's now summer 2024.
I almost did it again.
Report in this movie officially coins the term the blip, and now younger
Yep, there it is. Just the blip. That's all it was.
students like Brad Davis are 5 years older. Peter's academic decathlon team goes on a summer trip to Europe, while around the world, attacks from elemental monsters are being stopped by Quentin Beck, aka Mysterio. Nick Fury finds Peter in Venice and gives him the high-tech sunglasses that Tony Stark left to Peter in his will, called Edith, for Even Dead I'm the Hero. These glasses
Even that I'm the hero. WTS.
give Peter access
W.
to
Tony
multiple
Stark.
devices and control over a fleet of drones. Peter gets MJ a Black Dahlia necklace, and MJ figures out that Peter is Spider-Man. Peter and Mysterio stop a
Black Dahlia necklace? What?
water elemental in Venice and a fire elemental in Prague, but after that battle, Peter gives the Edith glasses to Mysterio, not trusting himself to hold them, and we learn that Quentin Beck is actually a con man, a former Stark employee, the one who invented the holographic barf technology seen in Captain America Civil War, with a whole team of other disaffected Stark employees who created the Mysterio identity and the elementals using drones and illusion tech in order to get the Edith glasses from Peter and make Mysterio a new Avenger to fill the void left by Iron Man. And throughout this movie, members of this team were stalking Peter in the background.
That's actually fire. What?
Beck terrorizes Peter in Berlin with a hallucinatory attack. Peter regains his senses in the Netherlands and builds a new suit to stop Team Mysterio's attack on Tower Bridge in London. Beck appears to die, but we don't know for sure. Back in New York City, Peter and MJ are now dating. J.K. Simmons appears as J. Jonah Jameson with doctored footage.
Which was actually what a reveal, bro. Spider-Man always has the craziest reveals. That's why I cannot wait for this new movie. It's gonna be insane, bro.
supplied by
It's
Team
gonna be
Mysterio,
sick.
claiming that Spider-Man
I'm so excited to watch this new Spider-Man. It's gonna be so good.
was behind those attacks and that Spider-Man is a kid named Peter Parker. And we learn that Nick Fury and Maria Hill in this movie were actually Skrulls, Talos, and Soren. On to Spider-Man No Way Home. Peter, Ned, MJ, and Happy Hogan face legal scrutiny from the DODC, which is now led by Agent Cleary, as the agency now confiscates all of the Stark tech.
Guys, a Marvel release is like special. Like when Marvel releases a movie, it's like it's very, very culturally special. Like what a moment in culture. Like that's how big the Avengers is. It's like Star Wars. Like it's such a big IP that's like it really is like it's a cultural moment. Isn't it weird how you can predict cultural moments? Like when like you know December when they do the new Avengers is gonna be insane. You know what I mean?
Matt Murdock takes on Peter as a client and gets his charges dropped, but the scandal stops the three kids from getting into MIT. Peter asks Doctor Strange for help with the spell to make the world forget he's Spider-Man. Since the events of Endgame, Wong has now become the Sorcerer Supreme, and Strange suggests the Runes of Kafkal, a memory wipe spell that he and other sorcerers of Kamar-Taj have used at least once before. As Doctor Strange starts to do this spell, Peter keeps making exceptions for those closest to him to still remember who he is, and that causes the spell to go awry, glitching and bringing in multiverse men from other movie universes that we've seen before, from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man universe.
Yo, guys, come on, guys. You know what I mean? Guys, you gotta give it up for Toby, the GOAT. The GOAT.
Doc Ock, Green Goblin, and Sandman, and from the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man universe, Electro and Lizard, and though we don't see them until later, Eddie Brock Venom from his universe, and of course the Tobey and Andrew Peters themselves.
Yeah, the Venom guy. Did they ever talk about that? Like, was there more to it, or was it just that one little fun scene? I don't remember.
Peter and the others captured Doc Ock and the Lizard, but Norman Osborn appeals to Aunt May as a confused, misunderstood man.
Bro, Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, actually, to be so good at your role, right? And then to come back years later and still dominate as the same role, like literally steal the show. Oh, so good. So good. Willem Dafoe's goated.
Peter takes Strange's Machina de Cadavis box and battles Strange in the mirror dimension, where we learn that Peter can use his spidey sense to control his physical body from the astral plane. Peter traps Strange in the mirror dimension while he tries to help these multiverse men by giving them...
Actually, I thought that was pretty stupid. When he's like, it's all angles. Like, bro, come on. It's supposed to be mystical, not science.
Specific antidotes to cure their evil, but Norman Osborn's true goblin evil comes out and attacks, killing Aunt May with a pumpkin grenade and his glider. But
bro, it was so good. It really was so good, man. What a moment. What a moment. Ugh, so good. I'm getting goosebumps. Watching these videos giving me goosebumps. It's either that or the half can G Fuel that I pounded.
May drops the big line.
You have power, and with great power, there must also come great responsibility.
Ned, who turns out has some...
I mean, you gotta give it up. You gotta give props where props are due. That's an insane line.
Natural sorcerer abilities uses
to drop in the third movie of all movies, to drop it in the third movie, to drop that line is insane.
Try to find Peter and instead finds the Andrew Garfield Peter Parker.
Dude, this was actually so cool. It was such, man, what a moment. What a moment when these guys came.
Peter Parker. These two Peters meet our Peter to help him grieve, and these three Peters plus Ned and MJ come up with a way to...
I really hope they're in this movie. I don't think they are. I think they're like, we did it, and they won't do it again until Avengers. But man, it would be so insane if they were to bring these guys back again.
Undo what ails each of them.
You know, the theory going around right now is, right now, the current theory is that Deadpool at the beginning of Avengers, the new Avengers movie, is going to kill Tobey Maguire at the beginning of the movie. And for some reason, like when he showed up as Gene Pool or Jean Grey Pool, whatever, like during the San Diego Comic-Con just now, they were like, this confirms the leaks, blah, 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 whatever. I don't look at leaks and stuff, but basically everyone took that as confirmation that Gene Pool or Deadpool in like a blue Deadpool will kill Tobey Maguire at the beginning of the movie of the new Avengers. That's the theory going around, or that's the leak that was going around, I guess.
multiverse men. They all fight at the Statue of Liberty in a battle of callbacks and reunions. Our Peter nearly kills Norman Osborn, but Tobey Maguire Peter talks him down. And with Doctor Strange's spell, they send all of these redeemed multiverse men.
You know, if Tobey Maguire was actually man enough, wait a minute. He did kill him. Whatever. I don't know how he brought him from the past and him from the future. You know, that's something. Wait a minute. How was it old Peter Parker, but Norman Osborn before he died? Something don't make sense here.
Back to their home realities. But for the multiverse rifts to close, Peter must allow Doctor Strange to fully erase everyone's memories of him. Peter says goodbye to Ned and MJ, who promises that she will remember him someday so that he can complete his I love you back to her. Everyone forgets that Spider-Man is Peter Parker and forgets the name Peter Parker, with physical and digital reality even warping in a specific way to erase any record of Peter's existence. Actually, the movie's digital release bonus post-credit scene gave us various photo examples of Midtown High School memory photos where Peter is just conveniently obscured or facing away. MJ and Ned are
wow.
and Peter nearly gives MJ a letter.
AI viewers, get at bro, get Garnick78. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should do. Here's what I should do. I should have like the bots and the scammers who come in here be like, bro, 1v1 me in Smash or something. 1v1 me in Smash. And then if you beat me, I'll go to your website. I'll buy your program. Garnick78, AI viewer stream. I'll go to streamboo.com. If you beat me in 1v1. Garnick, you have 3 seconds to reply. Do you accept the 1v1? If you beat me, I will visit streamboo.com. Come on. Right now, Garnick. Come on. 1v1 me, bro. You beat me, I'll go to your website. Come on. No? Okay. Don't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk, bro.
Telling her everything, but decides not to. He lives in the city now, studying for the GED, and wearing a new suit inspired by the 2 other Peter variants he met. So before we move on to other characters, let's recap what this memory wipe spell means for the MCU after it went through. 1,
sure.
Characters still remember the history and events that Spider-Man was involved with, they just don't remember who is under the mask, and they've never heard of the name Peter Parker. 2, any physical or digital evidence of Peter's existence has been erased or warped in creative ways to justify his memory alteration. 3, this spell only seems to apply to characters in the 616 universe of the MCU. That includes everything off-world, but not characters in other dimensions, with one exception. 4, Tom Holland has said in interviews that only...
Bro, you know what's crazy is... I know I'm pausing a lot. But what's crazy is that it's Earth 616 when the guy lied when he said it was Earth 616. You know what I mean? He lied when he said that.
Person in this universe remembers that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. You could logically deduce that the one piece of Venom goo left behind on the bar top in the post-credit scene could be that one entity, since all Venom variants share hive knowledge across universes, but it could
Yo, that's actually fire. I did not know that.
also refer to Sadie Sink's character in this movie, who seems to have telepathic powers that would either resist this kind of magic or just be able to read Peter.
Which, I mean, everyone got spoiled on it. Yo, Turkey! What's up, bro? Thanks for hopping in, homie. We got a fire stream today, bro. We're doing an MKX tier list. I'm waiting for Mr. Mercy to hop in.
Thoughts. We should also fill you in on what the DODC has been up to since No Way Home.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's like, I didn't message him or nothing, but I'm really trying to give him as much time as possible to come in before I do the MKX tier list. I'd really rather not do it if he's not here, but at the same time, it's kind of like I don't know how long I can wait for him, bro. I'm gonna give him like a while. I'm gonna give him a while to pop in. And as soon as he pops in, I'm gonna try to do it as quick as possible. But what's up, Turkey? How you doing today? We're watching Spider-Man stuff, because you know I'm hyped for Spider-Man today.
Appeared in the 2022 Ms. Marvel series, where Agent Cleary and the less likable Agent Deaver were...
What do I have to do for them? So for Mr. Mercy, he wanted me to do the MK11 tier list of X-rays. Did I ever go see it? No. This video is the recap of everything that happened before the movie. So it's like a recap of everything that's going on, because I forgot a lot of things. But truthfully, everything so far they said, I semi-remember.
We're specifically seeking enhanced individuals like the clandestines in the Jersey City area.
This is just getting me hyped to watch it because I know nothing about like Punisher and all those guys. Speaking mumbo jumbo to you. MK Ultra, isn't that conspiracy? What?
Even use some of those confiscated Stark drones to try to capture Kamala Khan and her cousin in the 2020.
Yo, Kamala Khan. Nah, see, I wasn't paying attention.
She-Hulk is some of the typically seeking 22 Ms. Marvel series has been up to since no be able to read Peter's thoughts. We should also fill you in on
Which, by the way, the theory is, I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but the theory is that Sadie Sink plays a certain character that's from a certain universe, and those whatever. There's so much Marvel stuff going on, bro. It's so crazy. It really is.
what the DODC has been up to since No Way Home.
Is the video glitching or is it me?
We should also fill you in on what the DODC has been up to since No Way Home. The DODC next appeared in the 2022 Ms. Marvel series, where Agent Cleary and the less likable Agent Deaver were specifically seeking enhanced individuals like the clandestines in the Jersey City area, and they even used some of those confiscated Stark drones to try to capture Kamala Khan and her cousin. In the 2022 She-Hulk series, we learn that the DODC has a supermax prison in Yucca Valley, California, where highly powered enhanced persons like Emil Blonsky, aka
See, here's the problem. Because they say stuff like, we learned that the DODC has a maximum security prison. Bro, I wasn't paying attention enough to the name of the force that runs the prison. It's like they got a prison for bad guys. You know what I mean? It's like I wasn't aware that I had to pay attention to who's running the prison. That's the problem with this stuff. There's too much to know about every little thing.
Are kept.
It was like, to me, it's just like the bad guys and the good guys. The police, you know what I mean? Like the police, the CIA, STAR, SHIELD, whatever. Like there's SHIELD, the DODC, the task force, the blah. It's like, bro, it's way too much to remember.
In the 2026 Wonder Man series,
never seen Wonder Man, sorry.
The DODC and Agent Cleary were investigating violations.
I don't even know what Wonder Man is, if I'm being honest with you. I don't even know what it is, bro. I don't remember hearing anything about it.
To the Doorman Clause, which is a prohibition of enhanced persons working in Hollywood productions after the portal powers of DeMar Doorman Davis got Josh Gad, yes, the Josh Gad, trapped in the dark dimension.
What are we talking about right now?
As of now, Josh Gad is still lost. And now,
what?
Now it's the Josh in Hollywood investigating violations to the Doorman Clause, which is a prohibition of enhanced persons working in Hollywood productions after the portal powers of DeMar Doorman Davis got Josh Gad, yes, the Josh Gad, trapped in the dark dimension.
So you're telling me that in the Marvel Universe, there was a scene, I didn't see this movie, or whatever, it's a TV show, there was a scene where there's a guy who's an actor with powers, and he's a portal man, and they recorded him using his powers, and Josh Gad is trapped in the portal man's portal.
As of now,
got it.
Josh Gad.
I'm well aware. Got it. I'm understanding it now. It's starting to, that makes sense.
Brand new day, the DODC is representing
crazy stuff. Glad you gave up on Marvel. Too much lore. Bro, we're halfway through this video. And I don't know. I did not know about this Josh Gad situation. I did not know Josh Gad was in the MCU. You know what I mean? That's crazy work.
William Metzger, Tremel Tillman, who seems to be hunting Sadie Sink's escaped enhanced person who has the powers of consciousness hopping, among other powers. William Metzger is an anti-mutant character in the Marvel.
Bro, what does that look like? Just saying.
Comics, so we are all assuming.
Bro, it's not helping.
That the DODC is now going to be a mutant hunting organization.
Bro! What? Okay, I get what it's trying to do. I understand it.
In the MCU, we know that after a big movie like Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out and you want answers,
I know what the reference was. I understood that reference.
New rock stars, because you know you can trust us. Trusting the sources you get your news from is important, but it's not always so easy.
I get that reference.
Straight Arrow. With Straight Arrow, it's easy to kickstart your weekday mornings with fact-driven news. The link in my you. Free Bruce, Incredible Hulk. That's also going to be agenda. Welcome back to Trustworthy Journalism. All right, moving on to
Excuse me, fellas.
Ruffalo's Bruce Banner. He's also going to be a big part of this movie, and let's quickly track his MCU history.
Yes.
The Incredible Hulk.
He's gonna be a big in the movie. It's gonna be, dude, this is gonna be fire. This movie is gonna be actually insane. I'm actually so excited to see it.
Back when Bruce Banner was played by Edward Norton, Bruce worked for Thaddeus Ross in the U.S. military super soldier program and got blasted with gamma radiation that resulted in him hulking out whenever he got too angry. He now works at a bottling plant in Brazil, but then a strike force led by Emil Blonsky flushes him out. Peter reconnects with Betty Ross and tries to connect with his digital pen pal, Mr. Blue. At Culver University, he meets a grad student played by Martin Starr, who has actually been confirmed to be the same character as Peter Parker's teacher, Mr. Harrington.
What?
Played by Martin Starr, who is actually
played by Martin Starr.
To be the same character as Peter Parker's teacher, Mr. Harrington. Blonsky receives the super soldier serum, but gets injured by Hulk on this college campus. Mr. Blue, it turns out, is Samuel Stearns, who experiments on Bruce's blood serum that Blonsky injects to become a...
Why do I know that? Hold on. Why do I know this guy for? Who was this guy? Wait a minute. Why do I know the guy like so well? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Why do I know this guy for? What is he from? And for some reason, I like hate him. Wait a minute. Why do I hate this guy so bad? Like, who was he that was bad? What kind of evil was this man that I hate him for? What did this guy do? Was he a rat or something? Hold on a minute. Why do I know this guy for? What was he? Hold on. This is going to bother me. Hold on. I don't want to look it up. Yo, Mr. Mercy! We've been waiting for you, bro. You had a feeling I was live? Yeah, bro. I told you it was gonna be Friday. Welcome in, bro. Mr. Mercy, we're gonna listen. How long are you gonna be here for? I need to know. I need to know for real how long you're gonna be in here for. I need to know. You don't know? Okay, I'm gonna ask you right now. I'm gonna ask you, do I finish this 30-minute video, or do we just start the Mortal Kombat right now? Your call, Mr. Mercy. It's up to you. Hour, 30 minutes. It's up to you. Should we start it? Should we start the tier list now? Or should we... What should we do? Okay, it's up to me. Okay, if it's up to me, then I say I'll finish this video. Yo, you suggest, all right, let's hear the suggestion. I want your suggestion. Ranking right now? Okay, you got it, bro. You got it. For Mr. Mercy, guys, we're gonna cut the MCU video short just for Mr. Mercy, bro. Mr. Mercy's been a long time guy. He's been one of our guys for a long time. So here we have it, bro. We got the tier list right here. We got it ready. I got a video pulled up, all fatal blows, and it's 4K 60 FPS, by the way. So we get the high quality action. You've been here since you were doing guest drawings on phone? Yeah, bro. Mr. Mercy's been here for literally, it's been years at this point. It's been years. So we're gonna start with, I think it's the Terminator's the first one, okay? We're gonna rank these fatal blows, starting with Terminator. Let's go. Yo, thank you for the following, Jasmine Queen. I appreciate it. How are me? I'm doing good. We're about to do this right now. Old account, Strip Alfredo Lover. That's right. Strip Alfredo Lover. Remember that, guys? What a good time that was. Bringing back the memories. Okay, Terminator, fatal blow. Let's go. Okay, the gunshot, the butt to the head.
Get over here.
First of all, you have Terminator saying, "Get over here." That's fire. I mean, look. I mean, it was good, right? It was good. Where is he? Where's the Terminator? Where is here? He is right here. He was good, right? He was good. Where am I from? I'm from California, my friend. Now listen. I'm going to say that was decent. I'm going to give it decent. Look, I know it might be rough. It's a B. B tier. You think at least A tier? No, bro. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, and I'll give you my reasoning why. It was the butt of a gun to the head. Then it was a leg, and then it was a headbutt. It wasn't that crazy of a thing. Jasmine Queen, I will tell you something right now. If it has anything to do with art, emotes, or anything like that, then no, you cannot ask that question. That's just the way I am. I'm mean when it comes to that stuff. All right, we got a Rambo, Sylvester Stallone. Stab the leg into the, okay. Ooh, through the eyeball. Okay, that was fire. That was fire. That was fire. Bro, I don't care about this multitasking situation. Where is he here? Rambo? I'm feeling A. I'm feeling A for Rambo. This through the eyeball, you can't fight anymore after that. Someone stabbed you through here, through the eye, through the head. Nah, man, you ain't surviving that, fellas. No shot. It's kind of like fatality. All right, let's see next. Who is this? Spawn. Spawn. Yo, 1,000,000 guns out of his cape. Okay. Oh. Okay, guys. That was actually fire. That was actually fire. Spawn. Where is he? Here. Spawn. I'm thinking A tier. I'm thinking A tier for Spawn. Great use of his powers. I agree. S or A, Mr. Mercy? I don't know. I'm in the A tier. I'm tough. I'm a tough judge. You know what I mean? I'm a tough judge. Guys, I know. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm a tough judge. You got to be tough. Listen, if I gave everyone S's, there would be none special. Okay, now we got RoboCop. Okay, back of the gun. Ooh! Hole in the stomach. Hole in the stomach is actually crazy work. Hole in the stomach. Okay. Okay, RoboCop. RoboCop, that's an A tier. Hole through the stomach. Hole through the stomach is fire. Mid? Mr. Mercy thinks that was mid, bro. I don't know. I thought it was pretty fire. I thought it was good. B or a C? Mr. Mercy. I thought I was a tough judge. Mr. Mercy's a real tough judge. Okay, let's see what's up. Joker? Okay, Joker gotta be the expectations are up here. Joker is crazy. Oh, okay. Oh, guys, that is iconic. That is iconic right there, fellas. That's actually crazy. Guys, I think we got our first S tier. No joke. I really think we got our first S tier. Mr. Mercy agrees with me. Mr. Mercy agrees. We got the S tier. The first S tier of the evening, of the day, goes to Joker. That was goated. That was actually goated. It was iconic. Iconic AF. Who we got? Scorpion? Okay. Kunai in the eye. Through the skull. Get over here. Oh, guys, come on. That's classic. Okay, so basically it was kunai in the eye the whole time. The whole specialty of it was kunai in the eye. Kunai in the eye. That was okay. I agree. Okay. Mr. Mercy wants to explain things. I'll give him a chance to explain. Okay, Mr. Mercy, go ahead. Let's hear you explain. Feels like something Katana would do in MKX. Yeah, I could kind of see that. But that's not a bad thing, is it? I think since MKX rate Katana just stabbing the neck the entire time. The MKX rate is Katana stabbing the neck the entire time. I don't remember, but I'm not gonna lie, like it was cool. It felt very B or C. Let's watch it again. Let's give it a second watch. I can't lie, I'm a little conflicted. Your argument is that it's kind of reused. It's like reused from before. I agree, it's kind of mid. I agree, it's kind of mid because it's like it is a little reused situation. It's kind of boring. It's like right in the eye, right in the eye, right in the eye. It's like the same thing 3 times. That's B. That's definitely a B tier. I agree, Mr. Mercy. Because, you know, as we're watching these, we're going to get more and more. By the time we get to the last one, we'll definitely have our excuse me, fellas. We'll definitely have our bearings. Okay, who's next? Sub-Zero. Okay, guys, the bar's high. We're going with the most popular characters first. Yo, hold on. Frozen Blood. That's actually fire. Oh! Okay. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. It was very cool, but it wasn't that good. It was cool. It has cool points. It has cool points, but it wasn't very good. That's a B tier. It's creative. It's creative because he used his ult to drag. He used like his other tools to drag the weapons. B felt like it was an A. I don't know. I feel like the Frozen Blood. The reason why I give it a B is because the Frozen Blood, which is cool, it like disappears. It's just there for cool effect. Like, you know what I mean? Like he kicks her and disappears. Like, no. It got cool points, but cool points isn't. It's not enough. Style points, should I say? All right, who we got? Noob Saibot. Noob Saibot gotta be good. Kick in the. Okay, a kick in the face. All right. Stomp on the head. Okay, that's cool. That right there. That right there is cool. Teamwork type stuff. Yeah. It's boring though. It felt so mid. Dude, it was just a kick in the face and a kick in the back of the head. The only redeeming quality was the hook. Is this Noob? This is Noob Saibot, right? This is Noob. This is not Smoke, right? Smoke is... I don't even know if Smoke's in this game. This is Noob Saibot. I think it's a B tier, bro. C feels right. C feels right. Nah, bro. I'm going to give it a B because that hook saved it. If it wasn't for the hook, it would have been D tier or C tier. But the hook brought it up. The hook was a tier up for sure, I think. I think the hook was definitely, you know what I mean? One of those like, oh, okay, you redeemed yourself. Who is this? Rain. Front and back kick? Boring. Okay, stab through the stomach. Yo, water spear stab through all your body. Okay, okay. And she has the spots. You can see her all shoot. Okay, that actually was a pretty good one. That was actually a pretty good one. And the water stab was excellent. That's fatality level right there. That's A tier. That's definitely A tier. We like the rain in the background. Yeah, you're right. It was raining in the background. Yeah, dude, that's A tier for sure. That's an A tier. I would give it S tier if it was just a little bit. It's not S tier though. It's just A tier. Satisfying because the rain effects. It was super satisfying. Raiden? Raiden's one of my favorite characters from Mortal Kombat. Okay. Sorry, Raiden. Sorry, Raiden. You didn't use thunder at all, bro. Didn't use thunder at all. That's a C tier, bro. It was like a Jade Fatality, 1000%. That was C tier, bro. The only reason why it's not a D tier, it should be D tier. I would give it a D tier, except he did stab her through the stomach. So that's why it wasn't trash tier. It redeemed itself. Fujin? Okay. 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 Through the top of the head is actually fire. Floating swords. Wind arrows through the top of the head. Not bad. That's a B tier. That's a B tier. Where is he? Here he is. Good use of powers. I agree. It was a good. That's why it's B tier. It's like good use of powers. Solid damage. It was a good one. Liu Kang. Okay, this is the star. This is the main attraction. This is the one everyone's waiting for. Let's see. Nunchucks. Okay, boring. Yo, Fire Dragon. Okay. Okay. Hear me out. I know it deserves to be. Bro, what is this ad? Okay. Bro, listen. Hear me out. I know it's a B tier. All day. It doesn't even deserve to be in the A tier. And I get it. But. Big butt. Bro, who are these ads? Okay. But it's an A tier because. It's an A tier because it was a reference to his old fatality. That reference, that dragon alone made it an A tier. Because he bit him halfway. Nah, that's an A tier. It's a reference to an old fatality. That's a win. That's an A tier right there. Yo, hold on. What was that activation? Making an edit of Liu Kang? I bet it's fire, bro. Get it? Fire. Okay, I thought it was a dash act. I thought it was a dash activation. Maybe it's a dash activation. The activation's pretty fire. Okay. I have not been taking them into account, but that was a pretty cool activation, so I had to take it into account. Okay, you slit her neck. That's fire. Oh! Okay. That's an A tier. Simply because simply because, where is he at? Where is he at? That's A tier, okay? He hit her with, that's B tier? I think it's A tier, bro. He slit her throat, which is death. He did the hat, kicked her. Nah, I think that's A tier, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. B tier, all right, here we are. Okay, I'm gonna hear you out, Mr. Mercy. Let's hear your argument. Let's hear your argument. No. Where is it? Where is it?
Hold it!
Let's hear your argument. Go ahead. In the old games of MK, Kung Lao uses hat as a shredder. His fatalities. Yes, I agree with that. I see that. So your argument is that it's reused. Feels overdone. Okay, but hear me out. Hold on, where is it at? Hear me out.
Objection!
Hear me out. Was that a good one? Or was the other one better?
Objection! Objection!
No, this one's better. This one's trash. I want to remove that from my soundboard for sure. But here's my thing. It's a reference to the old ones. If it's a fatality in an old game, this is only sometimes, by the way. It's not always. But if it's a fatality in an old game and he's doing it now, that means he's killing them in the middle of the round. And it's a reference. So that's why I think it's A4. It's like, all right, it's a reference to his old fatality. Not only that, got dragged into MK1 in the second and first fatality. That's true, but that's MK1's problem. That's not MK11's problem. MK11 shouldn't be punished because MK1 redid it again.
Shopping for your next car?
Bro, these ads are actually insane. Let me just mute the site. Mute tab. There you go. That's actually the move. So I feel like MK11 should not be punished because MK1 brought it back. MK dev's problem? I mean, that's true. It's true. Okay, we got the hold on. The activation was the hair, which is fire. Oh no, scream. It was a scream activation. I thought it was a hair. I thought it was a grab. It's not a grab. Stab through the stomach. That's pretty trash, I'm not gonna lie. Did I do it yet? Bro, we're in it right now. We're going one by one. So, C or B? Dude, I'm leaning towards C. I hated it. Where is she at? Where is she at? Hold on, am I crazy? Oh, here she is. Never seen heels in a fatal blow? You haven't been watching the right fatal blows, my friend. I didn't like it because it was just jive. Like, sure, she stabbed her in the stomach on the opening, but her last thing was she stepped on her face. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, Katana. Like you were saying about Katana, bro. Mr. Mercy said it earlier. Mr. Mercy called this earlier. Bro, that was mid. That was mid. I can't believe I unmuted the tab by mistake. So that was so mid. Where is she? That's a C tier, but also that brings Scorpions down. Trash? You say it's trash? No. It's not trash. It's mid. She still stabbed through the eyes. It was still good. Like, for me, trash is reserved for the X-rays that wouldn't kill you. Like, not that wouldn't kill you, but like, you're not using your powers, and you're just hurting them real, like you're punching them real strong, and you're just like breaking their bones. Like if it's not something that's like stabbing or through the brain, like it's reserved for like the worst of the worst. Same issue in MKX. Yeah, dude. Like they use the same stuff. When they use the same stuff for Katana and more, it just brought Scorpion down. It literally was the same thing. It brought Scorpion down. Someone has to go into D. We got a lot of characters left, my friend. Melina, okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. That was actually fire. It seemed boring, but I think there was 4 hits. Let's see, hold on a minute. Is this 4? Oh, 1. There was 3. Okay, I thought the stabbing was the first one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that wasn't bad, bro. The mouth gave a lot of points. Yeah, it was cool. The bite was cool. Stabbing in the back of the eyes. That's kind of character. That's character importance right there. It's either A or B for me. It's either A or B for me. She killed basically 3 kills. That's an A. She killed 3 times. That was 3 separate kills. If this didn't kill you, this didn't kill you. You know what I mean? Like, all right, Jade. Okay, slice down the back. Slice in the front. I think we got our first D tier, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think we got our first D tier. Because that was absolute trash. That was absolute trash. Like, seriously. Like, all you did was stab them. You didn't use your stick. You know what I mean? You didn't do anything that was cool, that was special to you. You didn't do nothing cool. You were boring. Katana feels worse than Jade's? Nah, bro. Jade's was worse than Katana's. I think Jade's was way worse than Katana's. Like, Katana felt like Katana. Jade felt like anyone could have done what she did. Katana felt like Jade's to me felt like it could have been Kano. You could have put that on anyone on that animation. Katana felt like Katana. Let me rewatch Katanas again. Hold on. Let's rewatch Katanas again. The same could be said for Katana, but she did have it. It was more powerful. Let me look at Jade's again. Nah, bro. Jade's was way worse than Katana's. I'm sorry. Jade sucked. Jade sucked. Katana was cool because she had the bounce back. At least she had a bounce back, bro. Jade, the coolest thing Jade did was teleport. You know what I mean? Scarletto. Okay. Yo, blood weapon. Okay. That was A tier, my friend. That was A tier. Good use of powers. Scarlet. Is this Scarlet? I think this is Scarlet. A tier, my friend. S tier? Maybe. Maybe. Mr. Mercy thinks S tier, bro. Mr. Mercy thinks S tier. Nah, bro, it's not S tier. I'm sorry. It just don't got the magic. It just don't got it. I'm sorry. It's staying at A tier. It just don't got it. Of course, if we go through all of them and we come back to it and we're like it's actually better, then we can always change it. But I don't think it's S tier. Shang Tsung. Yo, he turns into Scorpion? Okay, first of all.
Let's go.
I clicked the wrong one. Who won? So far, Joker's number one. Joker's the only S tier so far. But Shang Tsung, this is a possibility for S tier. Turning into Sub-Zero. Scorpion. Okay. Smoke. Okay, listen. That might be S tier. That just might be S tier. That might be S tier. MK11 reference for Sub and Scorpion. Then it's definitely that's definitely an S tier. That sound effect sucks. I need to get better sound effects. I think that's S tier, especially if it's an X-ray reference. Yeah. Let's see here. Mr. Mercy's, do you disagree with me? Is this a hear me out? Is it higher than Joker? No. No, it's not higher than Joker. Where's Joker at? Let's see. No, nah, bro. That's a fatality reference. Nah, bro. It's not higher. It's the same level. S tiers don't compete with each other, man. They just live in harmony. They just live in harmony. Dude, it's the most replayed part of the video. It's the most replayed for a reason. It's definitely S tier. That's for sure. Oh, wait a minute. There might have been 4 hits there. Hold on. Let's count them out. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3. Wasn't 4 hits. Boy, yeah, it's very boring. I was giving it bonus points for being 4 hits, but it was only 3. It was very boring. I was gonna give it I was giving it a C tier, or like, I want to give it trash tier. I think it's a D, but I do have to give props where props are due. It's very Shao Kahn. It's very Shao Kahn. Like, no one else could pull that off except for Shao Kahn, I feel. So that's why it doesn't deserve to be trash. Like, trash is trash. You have to have your limits, I feel. All right, Johnny Cage, JC. That's definitely like it. I want to put it in D so bad, bro. C or B? C or B? Bro, I need to know. Let me ask you this one. Mr. Mercy. It's a serious question. Do you think Do you think that because he did the Oscar, it brings it up to C? Because I feel like if it wasn't for the Oscar, it'd be in the D tier. Yes? Okay. I agree with that. Because if it wasn't for the Oscar, it would be like just super trash. Like, I feel like it does belong in D tier, but because it was the Oscar, it's like, okay, fine. You know what I mean? Like, fine, I'll give it to you. All right, Sonya Blade. Come on, bring it on. Leg, okay, okay. Power punch, okay. That's a C tier. That's a C tier.
Shopping for your next car? What about 30?
Bro, I'm muting the tab. How does it keep unmuting itself? What? Bro, that website is actually trash. That website is actually trash. Bro, can I give it more points? Let's look at it. Let's look at it again. I mean, it was fire. I just don't like that stomp at the end. I feel like that stomp brings it down, but I'll give it a B tier. I have no problem giving it a B tier. To me, that power punch was the best part about it. Excuse me. I really like that power punch. What else do you expect Sony to do anyways? Yeah. That's why it's like, yeah, the power punch to me was it. The power punch to me was the best part about it. This is Cassie, okay. Bottom of the gun. Shooting the kneecaps. I'm thinking that's trash here, my friend. Let's look at it again. Kneecaps. You think kneecaps bring it up? Let's see it again. Kneecaps are the only thing. Kneecaps are the only thing saving it right now. Well, hold on. Let's look at that activation. Hold on. That activation's important. That's actually a good activation. That activation actually might save it. It's boring. That saves it too. Okay, okay. Okay. You know what? You know what? You're right. It's definitely C tier. At least that's the highest I can go though. It's so boring. But for kneecaps and for the activation, it goes up. It goes up. Yo, first of all, the level is a good level and the music's fire. We got Jax. Okay. Okay. Oh, and he's hot. And it gives him a bonus at the end of it. That's mid. That's B. B tier. It was boring. It was boring, but he got a buff at the end of it, and it felt very Jax. Like, what else do you expect? Clap saved it. It has hot fists. Yeah. The clap to the ears was actually brutal. I think B tier is as high as I can give it. Oh, Jackie Briggs. Okay, listen, I don't care for Jackie and Cassie. I really don't. But let's see how if they can save her with the fatal blow. Okay, we got it. Oh, reflexive bullets. Okay, okay, okay. B tier again. I think B tier. It could be A. I don't know about A tier. B tier for sure, bro. As it feels, bro. Hot take. Defend yourself right now. I gotta hear why. S. Great use of the wall. Super great. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. An S tier, bro? I don't know about that. S tier. Let's see. The bullets. I don't know. I don't think it's. I can't see it's S tier. I can't see it's S tier. I'll tell you what I'll do for you. I'll put it in A tier. That's as far as I can go. I can't do it. I can't give it S tier, bro. It's just not S tier. It's just not. A tier, I can do. Just for the bouncing back bullets was like super insane. Shiva? Let's see what Shiva got. You got the Captain America, evil Captain America ending on there. This the curb stomp, shield stomp. I'll give it a B tier. I'll give it a B tier. Well, hold on, let me watch it again. I gotta watch that again, actually. I gotta watch it again. You think it's boring? It's the shield stab through the back. I think that's excellent. And then the murderous shield stabs, D. I think it's a B. I think, let me see where the B tier is. It's B tier for sure. It's definitely right in the middle, man. I think it's not trash, but it's definitely not A tier. I could give it a C tier. That's fine because it's kind of boring. Like, it's very boring. There's no use of her powers. It's just a stab through the head. I think to me those points. And the stabbing in the chest. I like that. That's the kind of stuff I dig. Alright. We got Nightwolf. 3 shots. Tomahawk to the face. Yo, okay, bro. You know what? You know what, bro? That's A or S, bro. That's either A or S tier for sure. Ah, that's tough, bro. That's tough. Let me look at it again. That was fire, bro. That was actually insane. That might be S tier. That's actually an S tier, bro. We need more people at S tier? No, bro. S is sacred for a reason. You need less people at S, the better. The less at S you have, the more special it is. And the same goes for the trash tier. The same goes for the trash tier, bro. That's definitely an S tier, though. Like, you gotta earn the S tier. And I think that earned it. Hook in the head. Sword in the stomach. That might be B or A. That's A tier, I think. I think Total Khan, that's maybe B tier. A or B. C? I'll meet you in the middle. I'll meet you in the middle. All right, Aaron Black, a very, very, in my opinion, boring character. All right. Okay, bro. Impressive AF. That's A tier for sure. That's A tier for sure. It might be S tier. Let's see. Let's see it again. Through the neck is fire. Feels like S. It might be S. Throwing the gun and having it bounce back to you is also fire. Shooting the coins at eye level, that's S tier. You're right. You're so right. It's so S tier. It is. It is what it is. It's S tier. It is what it is. Hear you out. I'll hear you out. I agree with you, but I'll hear you out anyways. I'll hear you out anyways because it's such a fire one. And MKX, I remember he had like the name on the bullet. I didn't like that much. It was cool, but wasn't that cool. Most normal person in MK history. He's just good at firing. He just got the perfect precision eyes. I feel that. Because like even Sonya has like powers. And Jax can grow to a giant, bro. It kind of sucks. Not like Jackie. Yeah, he doesn't have powers. That's true. That's true. I can give it an S tier. Because it's all skill. It was all skill based. Because no person only uses guns. I mean, he didn't use powers because he didn't have powers. And it was an excellent skill of showmanship. Right? Like, you gotta give credit where credit's due. It was an excellent skill of showmanship, so I think he deserves the S tier. I agree with you. Now, Baraka, one of my favorite characters of all time. Please, Baraka, do me proud. Please do me proud, Baraka. Oh, and her hand's stuck there, bro. All right, remember that. Her hand's stuck there. Okay, so that's A tier. That's A tier, and I'll tell you why. It was boring. It was boring. It was boring. It was boring. It deserves to be a C. It feels A because the flag. Because he keeps the flag. That's what makes it an A tier. So he has his little buff. The weight gave it points. Let's see the weight. Break that off. Stab. Yeah, bro, that flag give it points for sure. That flag is definitely A tier. It's A tier. Okay, Collector, which is a very forgettable character. I don't even know who Collector is. And I pride myself on MK knowledge. Okay. That is so rough. Before the first hit, the phone's like, wait, don't hit me. Oh, wait, I gotta watch it again. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah. You're right. Validating the A tier. This Collector is very mid. This feels very mid to me. Okay, I'm gonna break it down as I see it. Okay, ready? First of all, okay, swinging a hit. Decent, right? Like as mid as possible. The stabs make it like, okay, this guy's cool. The opportunity is here. We need a nice, strong finish for this to be good. Very flat. Very flat. I mean, he stabbed in the head. He slit the throat. That's a B tier, my friend. That's as high as I can give it. It's as high as I can give it. Because someone slits your throat, you're not fighting anymore. You know what I mean? All right, we got Garrus. Collector is horrible. Yeah, bro, he sucks. He sucks. Oh! Okay. Okay, wait a minute. That might be another S tier, friends. Bring that back. Ooh. 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 That's an S tier, my friend. That is an S tier if I've ever seen one. Garrus with the S tier. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be boring. Alright, Cetrion? Dude, I feel like half these people are being made up. Like, are these AI characters? Or were these actually in the game? You know what I mean? Alright, rocks and stab into a tree. Okay. That's either a B or A tier, man. S tier? That's not an S tier, bro. That's not an S tier. C? I think it's either A or B, bro. I think it's a B tier. That's all I can give it. It was cool, it was interesting, but it wasn't like... It didn't knock my socks off. Like, good use of power, like, you know, you're using your powers. You trapped them, you did, but I don't know. Okay, Kano. Come on, bring it in, Kano. Bring it in. Let's see Kano. Not my favorite Mortal Kombat character, but iconic. Oh! 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 That's A tier. Yeah, Kano, see, I was expecting low, but he surprised me. That's A tier, my friend. That is A tier. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. The step stool. This might be S tier, man. It might be S tier. Disgusted face you made? Yeah. Oh. That's S tier, bro. I'm sorry. That's S tier. That's S tier, bro. That's actually fire, bro. That's S tier. And then I expect it from Kano, bro. Frost. Oh, impaled. Oh my god. That's almost S tier. That's so close to S tier, bro. That's so close to S tier. Mercy. I need to know. Frost. A tier? Yeah, okay, I'll give it A tier. It was so close to S tier, bro. It was really, really good. Because she created a whole, like, world, like a whole room for environment. It was environmental. Okay, Cabal, man. Cabal's cool. Cabal's a very cool character. I'm expecting at least a B tier from Cabal. If anything less than a B tier, I will be disappointed. Devastating. Okay, I can give that A tier. I can give that an A tier. That's an A tier. And then we're going to go for the final one. B, it feels? B? Let's watch it again. Because we only got one last. We only got one last one. So let's see. Bro, that windmill makes it an A. Through the Mallet is fire, but that windmill made it A. Devora feel like it's gonna be A tier? I hope so. I hope so. That Cabal was A tier for sure, bro. I'm sorry. That windmill, you know what I mean? That rave move made it an A. All right, the final one, fellas. Get ready. I didn't like that one at all. I didn't like that one at all. That's either a C or a B. D for Devora. That was a C all day, bro. Okay, so looking back on it, before I finalize the tier list, let's look at a few possible D tiers. We could put a few more into D tier, I think. I think you were right. After watching it and having the knowledge that I do, I have no problem going back and watching a couple of C tiers to demote them to D. Mercy, look at this map right now. Look at this tier list right now. And type out one message and tell me which ones you think we should rewatch. I feel like we should rewatch Katana for sure. How do I bring her out? How do I remove her? Can I remove her? No? Okay. How do I clear Katana? Like, I want to bring her out of the list. I feel like it should be Katana, Raiden, Scorpion, Katana, Spawn, Scarlet, and Terminator. Okay, I have that right there, so I'm gonna look at it. Okay, Katana, Spawn, Scarlet, and Terminator. I feel like I should add Raiden, and I'm gonna type in 2 so I got it. Okay, so we got Katana, Spawn, Scarlet, Terminator. I'm gonna add Raiden. Who else could we rewatch just for the sake, so we could try to reevaluate? I'll even give Sub-Zero. We'll redo Sub-Zero too. Johnny, maybe? We could redo Johnny, yeah. And maybe we'll do Sub, yeah. Let me give one more just so we could say, just for the sake of let's do Terminator and Rambo because those were the first ones, so maybe they didn't get a fair shake. So we got a big list. Okay, let's go down them. We'll start with Katana. All right, let's give Katana another one. Let's see. Reevaluation begins. Bro, the only thing I'm giving it any points is the bounce back. Which, D tier. D for sure. Yeah, I agree. We're getting on the same wavelength, Mr. Mercy. Okay. Spawn, you said next. Fire. Fire. Nice. That's all day A tier. All day A tier. I don't think that's S tier. I think that's A tier. I think that was S. I'll tell you why I don't think S4, bro. I'll tell you why I don't think S4. The guns was cool. Cool. Right? This was cool. Even the spear through the bottom was fire. Coming and blasting them in the face like this was cool, but none of it was mind-blowing. That's why it stays in that A tier. None of it was next level. Whereas I feel like all of these guys had something next level to give. The Joker wasn't next level, it was referential. That's why I win. It's iconic. So in my opinion, that's why it's S tier. Okay, who's next? Scarlet. Dude, am I blind? Scarlet right here. Okay. So what did I give Scarlet before? I gave her A. Okay. So the argument is we're just gonna reevaluate. No argument here. We're gonna reevaluate overall. It can't be S tier, bro. It just can't do it. I can't give it S tier. It's gotta stay at A. It's gotta stay at A. I'm sorry. It didn't have it. It didn't have it. You know what? I actually want to watch Rain again. I want to watch Rain again. Rain might be in the S tier. All of her powers so perfectly. I know, but it didn't blow me away, bro. It didn't blow me away. It was so smart. You rip her open, you get the blood, you stab her, you throw her, but it didn't. It didn't blow me away. It didn't have the magic. These guys all had magic. Kano didn't really have magic so much as it just was good at what it did. It was good at what it did. Let's watch. Who's next? Who else did we say we want to reevaluate? Scarlet Terminator. Let me rewatch. Hold on. Let me restart that again.
Get over here.
Bro, that's so mid. That's so mid. He only got B for saying get over here. He only got B for saying get over here. You know what? That's a C tier, actually. British accent, give it points. It's Austrian, my friend. It's fake Austrian. Alright? It's not British. Get over here, mate. Get over here, mate. Nah, that's British. It's a C tier. It was very, very boring. Very, very boring. And then, who else did I say I wanted to do? Raiden. Raiden sucks. I think Raiden's D tier. I actually think Raiden's D tier. Actually, Raiden is D tier for sure. Raiden sucked. He didn't use any thunder. Like he electrified his staff when he stabbed her at the end. Trash. D feels right for Raiden? Yeah, 1000%. Let's do Sub-Zero. No, bro, that sucked. That sucked. That's C tier. I want to put it down to C tier. And I'll tell you why, bro. I'll tell you why. Because it didn't feel like it felt very like we could continue on with the match. You want to put it A? Bro, it got worse for me. It got worse for me. Everyone else felt like, oh, how do you get back up from that? Everyone else felt like, how do I come back from that? This feels like just a regular combo. Like a move. Like a throw. Like, that could have been a throw. Honestly, Ice Blood and Ice Skate Drag? Nah, bro. It feels like a throw. That's why it's C tier. It was cool. It was flashy. I could give it a B tier for being flashy. Style points can make it a B tier. But I can't. It's not A. No way. It was so boring. It felt like a throw, bro. It felt like a throw. That's why I didn't like it for. It felt like a throw. Johnny, Terminator. We already did Terminator. What? Did I say Terminator twice, really? I did say Terminator twice. Wow, I'm crazy. Johnny Cage and Rambo will do. Johnny Cage and Rambo. It does kind of feel like a throw. Yeah, bro. That's why it's like, it's mid. It's like, ah. All right, Johnny. Very mid. Very mid. C or B tier. Where did I put it? Yeah, C tier. It should be D. It should be D. But it's trash. Anyone could have done that. That could have been on anyone. Anyone. Imagine any other character doing this, bro. Imagine any other character doing this. Kick. I understand it was like a shadow kick, but bro, come on. It's all style, bro. It's just style. The only reason why he's in C, the only reason why it's not a D is because it's style. Scarlet and only sub can do what Johnny did. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I feel like anyone could have done that because all it was kicks and punches and a stab at the end. Mid. And then was it mid? Yeah, mid. It's pure mid. That's why I feel. And then who was the last one I said I want to do? Rambo. Give Rambo another shot. Okay. Rambo. It was okay. But again, Rambo is a normal person. So he does get points for that. A tier fits. A tier is fair. A tier is fair. It might be B tier. But A tier I think is fine. It's definitely not S tier. Definitely not S tier. Rambo goes to S? Bro, why? I need to know why.
Objection!
Explain yourself, bro. Same issue with Aaron Black. I agree. I 1000% agree. Except Aaron Black was way cooler than Rambo was. Aaron Black was way cooler. Rambo's a natural jungle person. I get it. That's why he's in the A. That's why he is where he is. If he had powers, that's a B tier. That's why he's A, bro. He only has a bow, that's all. I agree. But I don't think it's S because of that. That's my opinion, bro. Like, that's my opinion of like I agree. He only has what he has. Don't see my point here? Bro. I guess we just have to agree to disagree. Agree to disagree, my friend. I feel like because it wasn't that special. Like, if he had powers, it would be worse. But because he's just a natural human, stab in the face and then a shot, wasn't that special. Full on disagree? Yeah, bro. I think that's what it comes down to. Agree to disagree. But I think my tier list is finished. Kano could possibly be brought down to an A. I don't like my Kano. I'm uncomfortable with Kano. I want to watch Reigns again. I want to watch Reigns again because Reign might be an S, actually. Reign might actually be an S. Next work or so, what should we rank an MK game next week? Rank an MK games. We could do another tier list if you want of like the same thing, X-rays, but like MKX, MK1. We could do fatality. I mean, fatality is too many fatalities. That's the problem. MKX X-ray, yeah, I'd be down for that. Or we could do like even old school MK games, like fatalities, or like animalities, babalities. You know what I mean? Like weird fatalities, because there's too many fatalities straight up. But I'm definitely down for something else. MKX X-ray is fire. A fire idea. Yeah, A tier is where it belongs. It could be S tier. It's stylish. It's got the ambience. It's really good, but it wasn't. It just had the water at the end. It only had one cool factor to me. I'm a tough judge, man. It is what it is. I'm very tough. You want to save MK1 for last since it's been the best MK Fatal Blows in history? Okay. Okay, sounds good. So, I'm not sure when Mr. Mercy will do the next MK. But I'll definitely want to make sure you're in stream next time I do it. Next week, you suggest? Yeah, here's what I'll do. Mr. Mercy. I will. Next week, I'll have like we'll be watching YouTube videos like we were today, like watching YouTube videos. If there's ever a stream where I have a moment where I don't really have nothing planned out and you're in the stream too, then we'll boot it up. How's that sound? Does that sound fire to you as it does to me? Sounds good? All right, I like that. All right, fellas, we got our tier list. We have our tier list. I'm very happy with it. I feel accurate with it. I rewatched a couple of them. This is definitely it for me. You guys' opinions might be different. This is gonna make a fun YouTube video. The YouTube video is gonna be really good. Every stream feels like no ideas, bro. Did you have to do me like that, bro? I had things set up, man. Every stream that I've been doing, I've been coming up with some stuff. I still don't know why I hate this guy for. I hate this guy for some reason. For some reason, I hate this guy. I don't know why. What did he do? He did something where it made me hate him. Was it? Maybe it was in this movie. Hulk. No way, right? This guy did something. He looks average. No, bro. Like, he's from a movie or something that, like, really bothered me. But I can't think of what it is.
On Bruce's blood serum that Blonsky injects to become Abomination, and serum that drips into Stern's head to make him become the leader. Hulk and Abomination fight in the Battle of Harlem, which for many years was the only example of a Hulk thunderclap in the MCU. Tony Stark approaches Thaddeus Ross to recruit Bruce Banner for Nick Fury's Avengers Initiative, but in the one-shot The Consultant...
It really did create... It did make the Avengers Initiative. I think it was Iron Man 2 was the one that started the Avengers.
Learned Ross's original plan was to recruit Abomination, but S.H.I.E.L.D. sent Tony Stark to annoy Ross into taking Banner instead. Abomination would later return in Shang-Chi and She-Hulk. The leader would return in Captain America Brave New World. Onto the
Captain America Brave New World. So maybe that's why I don't like him for. Maybe it was. Nah, it must have been something else. You're gonna go since MK11 so it was the only thing you came here for? Yo, Mr. Mercy. Thanks for hanging out with me, bro. I appreciate it. It was a fun part of the stream, bro. Fun segment. For sure, bro. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time, bro.
The Avengers again. Mark Ruffalo at this point takes over for the role of Bruce Banner. Bruce is found by Natasha Romanoff and S.H.I.E.L.D. and forced to join the Avenger Initiative on Nick Fury's S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier. That's where he drops this hard line.
I put a bullet in my mouth and the other guy spit it out.
This was a deleted scene for the 2008
It's crazy,
film,
bro.
But it does show how dark things have gotten for Bruce. Bruce uses his spectrometers to help them track Loki's movements with the Tesseract, and when Loki gets arrested, the Mind Stone in Loki's scepter causes anger and division among the Avengers. When Loki breaks out, Bruce ends up hulking out and chases Natasha through the helicarrier and fights Thor. He leaps off of the helicarrier onto a fighter jet and crash lands to the ground. He ends up rejoining the other...
This is Avengers 1, right?
Middle of the Battle of New York.
This video never ends. That's right, Turkey. We did the tier list if you're interested, Turkey. My personal favorite might have been either Shang Tsung or Garrus. They were fire, bro. Fire.
I'm always angry.
Hulk smashes
The most iconic line in MCU.
this battle. It's awesome. And he brings down a Leviathan, punches Thor out of frame, and then does this to
Haven't played the newer ones, bro. I was talking just now. Me and Mercy were talking about like doing it again of like, you know, MKX, MK11, like the new one, whatever. And I was saying we should do like some of the old ones, like the animalities and the babalities from like the old school ones, because those to me are fire, bro. I actually bought the MK collection, that one that came out like last year or whatever. I love the old MK. What's your favorite? What's the best Mortal Kombat in your opinion? For me, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is my favorite.
Loki.
Also another classic scene.
The Avengers end up defeating Loki and all of his
So I looped didn't know MK was Mortal Kombat until it came out. Let's go.
forces onto Avengers Age of Ultron. At this point, Bruce has been working with Natasha on a Sun's Getting Real Low.
That was me. That was me with The Dark Knight when I was a teenager. I was like, oh, Dark Knight is Batman? I thought The Dark Knight was just a Dark Knight. Like, I didn't know it was Batman.
To calm himself down, he joins the other Avengers in finishing off Hydra in the forests of Sokovia. Bruce and Tony use the Mind Stone to power the Ultron AI, which goes rogue and self-aware. The Scarlet Witch, who with her brother Quicksilver are briefly aligned with Ultron, causes Hulk to rage out in Johannesburg, where Hulk gets beaten by Tony's Hulkbuster armor. While Hulk helps them fight Ultron's army of sentries in Sokovia, he ends up leaving the planet on a
Hulk was actually goated in this movie.
Quinjet, bringing us to Thor Ragnarok. We find out Hulk took the Quinjet to planet Sakaar, where he stayed in Hulk form for 2 years as a gladiator champion. Thor finds him here.
I know him from work.
Helps him revert to human Banner form. Banner has no memory of when Hulk was at the wheel. Banner joins Thor's Revengers to fight Hela on Asgard.
Revengers.
Wolf Fenris and joins the other Asgardian refugees on the Statesman as they watch Asgard be destroyed. Onto Avengers Infinity War. On the Statesman, Thanos beats Hulk in a submission in a raw knuckle fight. Heimdall sends Hulk,
which is actually crazy work.
Earth with the Bifrost, and Banner crashes into the Sanctum Sanctorum where he warns Strange and Wong that Thanos is coming. Banner throughout this movie struggles to activate his Hulk form, and he never actually crosses paths with Spider-Man in New York before Peter goes off-world. But they do catch Bruce up later.
There's an Ant-Man and a Spider-Man?
There's an Ant-Man and a Spider-Man. It's so true, bro.
Vision's Mind Stone,
it's so true. Every animal has a man. Name a random animal. Turkey. Whoever's in chat right now, name a random animal. Random animal. You know what? You guys create a random animal. I'm gonna also Google random animal. Random animal. Random animal. Random animal generator. Okay, ready for it? Random animals. Rerun. Leopard. Alright, is there a leopard man? Leopard man superhero. Comic book and pulp heroes like Leopard from Lime Street, a British comic superhero. Leopard Man, public domain jungle adventure characters, Leopard Man. Look at this. There. Your animal got filtered. What was your animal, bro? I was gonna make a crazy joke, but I didn't want to say it. Big N, round and gray. What? Bro, that's such a scary letter. Okay, what have I looked up recently? Let's see. Leopard Man, YouTube trends, Undyne, iPhone, YouTube hype leaderboard, Disney Plus. This is the kind of things I look up, bro. They're at the zoo. Elephant. Oh, I thought you said Big N. I'm like, what kind of yes, okay. How did Elephant get banned, bro? Well, Elephant Man is also a Elephant Man superhero. He's also like a story. Elephant Man. There's no mainstream Marvel or DC superhero named Elephant Man. However, the name has been used for various elephant themed characters. Supervillains. Man Elephant. The Elephant. Elephant Man DC Comics. Minor bat-eared member of the Brotherhood of Evil. Bro, everyone. Look at this. Straight up Elephant Man, bro. Big and round and gray. I thought you said Big N. I'm like, bro, the Big N? I don't know if I could say that.
Up with the Hulkbuster armor and successfully defeats Cull Obsidian, but is one of the survivors left after the snap. Onto Avengers Endgame, Banner joins the other Avengers to find Thanos in the Garden Planet, where Thanos had all the stones to destroy those stones.
Turkey's like, so this is where the cancellation happens.
5 years after,
ladies and gentlemen.
Banner has become Smart Hulk.
18 months
We got him.
I put the
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Exactly, Turk.
Best of both worlds.
This in-between stage of Hulk is Bruce's same personality and intelligence, but in the body of a Hulk that they actually designed to be 7'5", as opposed to Savage Hulk's normal height of 8'5".
Sound on deck, bro. You know I got every sound on deck. Every sound.
Avengers to perfect time travel using quantum bands and pin particles. During this time heist, Bruce goes to the Ancient One in 2012 during the Battle of New York and learns this about displacing Infinity Stones from the timeline.
The Infinity Stones create what you experience as the flow of time. Remove one of the stones, and that flow splits. Now, this may benefit your reality, but my new one, not so much. In this new branch reality, without our chief weapon against the forces of darkness, our world would be overrun.
A line that could be very important to Avengers Doomsday. Hulk acquires the Time Stone, rejoins the Avengers in the present.
Bro, I gotta rewatch this stuff, to be honest with you. Because just sitting here listening to it, I'm kind of like, this makes sense, but it feels very like I don't understand it. Subgroup for random things on the DC. What do you mean? I'll do it right now. Movies? Sure. Sure, I'll do that. I'll do that right now. I'll make one for random and for movies on the Discord. By the way, if you guys want to join Discord, just hop on in the Discord. It's in my Linktree. Create channel, random, and then I'll create channel movies, and I'll make it look nice later. I have one for food. Yeah, dude. You know, in my head, like, I didn't even like think about categories being like so like we need a category for this, we need a category for that. Because when I was making it, the guy was like, the tutorial guy was saying, make a category for this. He told me to make like so many categories. That I was like, I don't know, man. Just move gaming and food. Like I just thought of whatever, like just a couple things. But yeah, bro. Like it's actually fun to have the subcategories because then we could like nerd out heavily into a detail.
Natasha by throwing a bench into the lake and wears the gauntlet to snap everyone back into existence.
It can be a lot, yeah, dude. I even like purposely in the Discord I put like a react channel so that people could put things like, okay, this is for the stream. Like react to this or like let's watch this, let's do that. Never created a server, bro. I created like a few servers and like they're all bare bones. They're like I literally was like make a server so that I could invite my guys so we could play a game together for like that one night. And then like I tried to create a good server, which is the one that you guys had trouble joining. Like I've tried it so many times. And this time I just watched the video and said, okay, I'm gonna learn from the professional and do exactly what they do. And it was worth it. It took me like a couple hours, but man, it's worth it. Like now I understand it a lot more.
Helps defeat Thanos' forces and sends Steve Rogers back through the quantum tunnel to return the 6 stones from where and when they took them. Onto Shang-Chi. Bruce Banner next returns here in this movie's post-credit scene on a holo call with Wong, Carol Danvers, Shang-Chi, and Katie as they try to figure out what ancient technology the 10 rings.
Bro, we've been streaming for 2 hours? What are you talking about? Oh my god. I thought it was like an hour and a half in at the most. 2 hours and 15 minutes is crazy work. What?
We will actually see this again in She-Hulk. While riding in a car with his cousin, Jennifer Walters, a Sakaran spacecraft causes an accident that damages Bruce's wrist device and causes his gamma-irradiated blood to spill into his cousin's wound. Bruce's gamma blood turns his cousin into She-Hulk. The two of them spend some time.
Look, I know everyone hates She-Hulk. I get it. 6 hours to go. Yeah, exactly. Bro, why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that, bro? I'm only streaming for 3. I'm literally gonna end the stream at like in like an hour. Like I can't do the 5-hour streams anymore. I've been enjoying my streams, bro. But man, I can't do the 7-hour streams.
Stark's Mexico beach house and lab, this being the Gamma Lab where Bruce.
Honestly though, if I didn't have a day planned besides the stream, like if I had nothing to do, I would literally wake up, hit record, hit stream, and just sit here all day long. This is the most fun I have. This literally is the most fun I have. Get burnt out after 2 hours? Yeah, I would too. It's just I would do it though. I would just do it and sit here and be burnt out and get crazy caffeine rushes. Like I would become a caffeine addict worse than I am now. And I would like literally go crazy. I would burn myself out a lot. But I would do it though. If I had nothing else to do in a day, this is like the most fun thing to me.
Created the Smart Hulk.
It really is. Like so fun.
Bruce tests Jen's abilities and helps train her. We finally get some thunderclaps again. Bruce heads back to the planet Sakaar and then returns in the final episode of the series to reveal that during his time on Sakaar, he had a son named Scar with a very bad hair.
Yeah, the haircut, bro. I forgot he had a son at the end of She-Hulk. Coffee drinker or soda? So I enjoy coffee, but I'm not a daily coffee drinker. I want to be a daily coffee drinker, but I don't crave coffee in the morning as often. I'm more of an energy drinker which I'm trying to break off from energy drinks. But energy drink, and soda, yeah. But coffee, I would love to be more of a coffee drinker. I'm just not. I just can't. I don't crave it in the morning. I crave it in the middle of the day all the time. I crave it in the middle of the day, like iced coffee, all the time. And if it's like cold outside, hot coffee for sure. Or with like a pie or something. You know what I'm saying? The fat got to come out. The fat got to come out. But yeah, bro. Coffee's good. What about you, bro? What's your caffeine of choice? What's your caffeine choice? How do you get your little
Let's go.
your little let's goes? Drink a lot of Red Bulls one day, your heart was pumping crazy, stick with soda. Yeah, bro. That will do it to me. That would do it to you. I'm genuinely scared of Red Bull. And I still drink it anyways. I live on the edge. But I'm scared of Red Bull and like all those energy drinks. And you know what? Like, I hate to say it. If Red Bull ever came to me, because there's people who are sponsored by Red Bulls. If Red Bull came to me and wanted to sponsor me, I would love it. And I would say, and I request this of Red Bull. And I always say it, and I'll say it again. I want them to make a non-caffeinated version of Red Bull because it's so good and I enjoy drinking it. But the caffeine is such a problem. And when people are sponsored by Red Bull, they promote this drink that's like, I feel like it's dangerous. I don't know. Coffee is once in a blue moon type of thing. I understand that, bro. Like, for some reason, the generation before us, like the older generation, coffee crazy. And like a lot of people are coffee crazy now. Like, I get it. I could become a coffee fanatic too. But like, for some reason, growing up, I remember everybody drinking coffee all the time, a lot more than it is now. Anything over swim is dangerous? That's true, bro. That's actually true. Good. True. Anything could become dangerous. Too much of anything is bad. And by the way, She-Hulk gets a lot of hate. It wasn't that bad, bro. It wasn't that bad.
Now Bruce Banner is a professor at Empire State University, and I doubt that Scar is going to come up at all. But we're going to see in Spider-Man Brand New Day how we're going to get back to the Savage Hulk form. Like, Peter's at first going to see the 7'5" smart Hulk form, who's just really, really pissed off, and then the even bigger 8'5" form. And
They show that off in the commercials.
Tell you, based off of some recent trailers, they really focused on the veiny muscle definition that really just removed any body fat from this version of Hulk. Our man is shredded and terrifying. You do not want to see this.
Bro's paying a little too much attention to those Hulk muscles. I'm just saying, bro. You paid a little too much attention to those muscles details, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Also pair up Spider-Man with the Punisher, Frank Castle. John Bernthal's Frank Castle Punisher first appeared in Daredevil Season 2 in the Netflix era in 2016 as a New York...
Yeah, bro. I remember when they were super hyped for the Punisher when all this came out. It was actually insane.
Who butted heads with Red over whether or not to use lethal force against the criminals they were apprehending. Matt Murdock defended Frank Castle in court, which is when Frank deduced that Matt was Daredevil during that trial. Frank went away to prison and survived a prison riot started by fellow inmate Wilson Fisk. Fisk broke Frank out of prison.
Yo, Kingpin.
So that Frank could kill all of Fisk's crime boss rivals. This version of Punisher was explored further in his own spin-off series. In Punisher Season 1, we learned that Frank was a Marine serving in Afghanistan, working on the Black Ops team.
Yo, hold on. Yo. Deebo Samuel returns to the 49ers. 1-year deal worth of $7 million. Bro, Deebo Samuel returns. Yo, bro, hold on a minute. This is insane. Hold on. Deebo Samuel. Bro, wasn't he on Washington? Wait a minute. Deebo Samuel, what, 2025? He played for the Washington Commanders, bro. We got him back. Deebo's my guy, bro. Deebo's my guy. What was my team name? Like 2 fantasy footballs ago. He was my main guy. Forgot what my name was. Like Deebo Squad or something stupid, like whatever.
By CIA Officer Rollins, aka Agent Orange. Frank parted ways with this group and then lost his family.
Yo, are you guys excited? Are you guys, is anyone else in here like a little bit of a football head like me? Like, I'm a little bit of a football head. Like, I get into sports waves. Like, I get really into football because I'm in fantasy football. So, like, when football comes around, I get really into it. And in some years, I don't watch a single game, even though I'm into fantasy football. The same goes for basketball. It's like I swap, I have my waves, and I go up and I go down. But is anyone else like into sports like I am? I'm a sport fanatic. I lied. I'm not a sport fanatic. Hold on. I'm not a sport fanatic. I just enjoy sports.
That Frank could kill all of Fisk's crime boss rivals. This version of Punisher was explored further in his own spin-off series. In Punisher Season 1, we learned that Frank was a Marine serving in Afghanistan, working on the Black Ops team, the Cerberus Squad, commanded by CIA Officer Rollins, aka
Shout out to Mr. Krabs, by the way. This guy's Mr. Krabs.
Commanded by CIA Officer Rollins, aka Agent Orange. Frank parted ways with this group and then lost his family, his wife Maria and his kids Frank Jr. and Lisa, in a shooting on a merry-go-round in Central Park. Frank thought
bro had such a good life. My beautiful wife, my beautiful son, my beautiful daughter. Like, bro, it's so funny. Like, what a trope. What a trope.
Was crossfire among criminal gangs like the Kitchen Irish, the Dogs of Hell, and the Mexican Cartel. And we learn later the New Cheese too. A sting operation gone wrong.
Yo, New Cheese? Where's the old cheese at, bro?
Samantha Reyes. But in truth, it was a planned hit on Frank and his family by Rollins and Frank's former CEO, Colonel Schoonover, aka Frank teams up with Mike.
What a name. Colonel Schoonover. Yo, that's the guy from The Bear.
Thing actor Eben Moss Bachrach to get his vengeance on both Rollins and Schoonover. In Punisher Season 2, Frank's fellow Marine in the Black Ops team, Billy Russo, comes into the narrative as someone who secretly worked with Rollins during the killing of Frank's family. Frank gets his vengeance on Russo too, giving him the scars that will make him Jigsaw and eventually kills him. By the end of Season 2,
yo, shout out to Jigsaw.
Frank embraces his Skull moniker and continues unleashing violent vengeance on the deadly criminals in the New York underworld. Several years later, in Daredevil Born Again Season 1, Matt Murdock tracks down the bullet casing of the shot that killed Hector Ayala, the White Tiger, that was marked with the Punisher logo to Frank Castle in his hideout. Frank denied involvement and blamed it on these lame fanboys.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. That John Bernthal, did you know that he says that in like all of his roles? I'm gonna show you guys this. Watch this. You guys gotta watch this clip after this.
In this conversation with Matt, Frank confesses this.
I'm gonna load it up now, actually, because I'm gonna forget. I know I'm gonna forget. YouTube. John Bernthal. Let me tell you something. Compilation. 4 months ago. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, hold on. Open link a new tab. We'll watch that in a second. Bro, it's actually hilarious.
Every time I start moving, I still hear my little boy. I see him, and I hear his voice. He says, "Get him, Daddy." Every last single one of them, get him.
After Matt takes a bullet from
Get him, Daddy.
He goes back to his apartment to find Frank waiting for him, and both are attacked by the AVTF goons. Frank kills a lot of them. Karen Page joins up with them, and they get cleaned up in Frank's hideout. And while Matt and Karen go to investigate the legality of the Red Hook Freeport that Foggy Nelson had been looking up, the research that had caused Vanessa Fisk to send Bullseye to go kill Foggy, Frank goes directly to fight the
Information overload. My God, guys. What he just said 10 new names and 10 new things.
BTF goons on the
Whoa.
He kills a lot of them but gets arrested, caged in Fisk's prison, and very quickly breaks an arm to get out. We do not see Frank Castle at
Breaks
all
an arm to get out. Let's go.
Season 2, other than a few mentions of him being a vigilante hunted by the AVTF, and we learned that he had let Matt and Karen use that basement hideout as their headquarters. But Frank did get his own Punisher One Last Kill special presentation that came out in May. After a series of violent executions of members of the Nucci crime family by Frank, Frank's neighborhood of Little Sicily has gone to hell in this power vacuum. Ma Nucci puts a hit on Frank Castle, and Frank kills, I counted, exactly 100 people as he fights to survive and save a family.
100 people, bro.
Lisa. In Spider-Man Brand New Day, we're going to see Frank drive his battle van, sleep on his boat, the Golden Girl, and be unafraid as he teams up with Peter to fight off the Hulk using a shotgun. It has also been soft confirmed by Kevin Feige that Yelena Belova will appear in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So let's
I did not know she appears in this movie. Yo, theory before I see the movie. Theory about it's not really her, it's Mystique. Theory, incoming theory. Listen, I'm recording this now before I see Spider-Man. I didn't see new Spider-Man yet, but my theory is that in the Spider-Man movie, when you see Florence Pugh, this girl, it's not only her, it's Mystique. That's my theory. I'm saying it now.
Catch up on her. We first met Yelena.
Spider-Man dies. Bro, Turkey already saw it. If I'm telling you right now, Turkey, if I didn't know you so well and we had these conversations like in the server, I would have like went off on a tangent. You're spoiling the movie for me, bro. Imagine someone ruined the film like that. That's, dude, my biggest pet peeve is spoilers. It's such a big pet peeve of mine. Dude, I've had arguments with brothers. I've had arguments with my wife. And I mean like serious, like days, like on for days, not talking to each other because she spoiled the movie for me. I'm just petty like that.
In Black Widow, Yelena Belova was part of a fake spy family with Natasha, Alexei, and Melina. They flee the United States in 1995 and meet Dreykov in Cuba. Dreykov takes Natasha and Yelena into the Red
Spider-Man won't die because of a little money printer. Bro, but here's the best part of the MCU, bro. The reason why, like, that could be a spoiler. Like, do you guys remember, like, I remember growing up in the Harry Potter era, and every Harry Potter movie, it was like, Harry Potter dies, Harry Potter dies, Harry Potter dies. And it was like, okay, obviously it's a joke, right? Like, every movie that came out was like, hey, he's not gonna die. There's like 17 books, and it's like movie number 3, right? Like, okay, he's not gonna die. We all know that. But nowadays in the MCU, bro, spoiler alert, I'm gonna spoil a lot for you guys right now. Tony Stark dies. He came back. You know, people die, multiverse come back, die, multiverse come back. Like, that's what the whole thing is, people coming back from the dead and alternate universes. Like, bro, anyone could die at any moment. There's no such thing as like a fake threat, because anything can happen, because it's so crazy nowadays. Like, it's so crazy. Crazy things happen. So it's actually, Spider-Man could die. Like, dude, that's actually, Turkey, actually, there's a rumor going around, there's a leak going on, that Spider-Man dies at the beginning of the Avengers. That's actually a real thing. They said they leaked in the script that Deadpool is going to be dressed in blue, and he's going to kill Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man in the beginning of the Avengers. That's the theory that's like the leak going around right now. Who knows how true it is, but Ryan Reynolds put on a blue Deadpool suit the other day, so.
Become Black Widow agents in 2016, right after the events of Civil War. When
I don't know.
Natasha is still a fugitive on the run. Yelena
Too much going on, dude. Exactly what it is.
Liberates her from the Black Widow mind control. She teams up with Natasha as they're pursued by Taskmaster. They reunite with Alexei and Melina and find the Red Room floating command center, where Taskmaster is revealed to be Antonia Dreykov, Dreykov's daughter, someone Natasha thought she had killed by accident. Natasha antidotes all of the widows in this facility. Yelena kills General Dreykov in a very bad VFX shot. The Red Room crashes.
Dude, that CGI is notoriously bad.
Yelena goes off with the other liberated widows to try to find and liberate all other widows around the world. In this movie's post-credit scene, at Natasha's grave, Val recruits Yelena to kill Clint Barton, whom they blame for Natasha's death during the events of Endgame. In the Hawkeye series, we learn that Yelena was one of the victims of the snap. She had one of the more traumatic experiences. She meets Kate Bishop and eats sriracha mac and cheese while looking.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was in Hawkeye. Dude, I don't remember any of this stuff, bro.
For Clint, and while trying to kill Clint, Clint ends up apologizing for what happened with Natasha, and Yelena forgives him. Onto Thunderbolts. Yelena has been working for Val's Ox Group, a shadowy organization that Val was supposed to have divested from now that she's the CIA director in the MCU. Val's Project Sentry experimented on addicts with super soldier serum and got lucky with Bob Reynolds. So now Val tries to have Yelena, John Walker, Ghost, Taskmaster, and Bob all kill each other off. Val gets her hands on Bob and rebrands him as the Sentry, and we learn that Val is the new owner of Avengers Tower, as she's been redesigning it into the Watchtower. This team of Thunderbolts confronts Val and Sentry and initially lose. Sentry covers New York City.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing from that movie. The only thing I remember is they fought that guy and he was like the GOAT.
this as
That's the only thing I remember from that movie.
a kind of shame memory prison that for Yelena forces her to relive her Red Room trauma. The Thunderbolts stop this and save Bob with a group hug. Val introduces the team as the New Avengers, and in this movie's post-credit scene, the New Avengers are in the New Avengers Tower that we are going to see in Doomsday, and they see the Fantastic Four ship arriving in this universe. The recent Doomsday trailer confirmed that on that ship are the Fantastic Four, plus Thor, plus also potentially Steve Rogers and an unmasked Victor, played by Robert Downey Jr. So we'll end here with a cheat sheet for
Like, you know what I mean? Everyone, they quit the MCU and come back. What was the biggest part of Endgame? Tony Stark dies and Captain America is not coming back. Okay, so what's the new Avengers movie? Steve Rogers come back and Robert Downey Jr. comes back. Like, bro, what? What's the point? What was so great about Endgame then? That sucked.
brand new day. Just kind of round up.
Like in 20 years, when people, like, remember Game of Thrones? Do you guys remember Game of Thrones? Season 7 to season 8 was like such a huge like time. It was like 2 years of anticipation. And like now when people think about Game of Thrones, it's always like, yeah, well, the last season ruined it. Which I agree, the last season ruined everything. But bro, in Game of Thrones, being in those 2 years of waiting for the last season to come out was actually something insane. It was like very, very, oh my God. Same thing with the Avengers. When you watched, the snap, and then you had to wait like a year or two for the next one to come out, it was like, what an insane year that was. But in 20 years, when people watch these movies, they'll be like, so what? Iron Man dies, but doesn't he come back in the next one? You know what I mean? People watching will be like, so what? Isn't Captain America in like 10 more Avengers movies after this? Like, people are gonna know. Like, it's not special anymore.
The other details you need to know going into the film without spoiling anything. This fourth Tom Holland Spider-Man movie is being directed by
Fourth Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. He has the record. Tobey Maguire has 4. This makes Tom Holland match the record. No. Yes.
Daniel Cretton, director of the Shang-Chi film. He's reuniting with his longtime director of photography, Brett Pollack, bringing in Jerome Chen as VFX supervisor after Chen's work on the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I go deep into why this movie looks this good in this video that you should really check out. But basically, the crew are emphasizing practical swinging, great stunts, great color grading, and a practical suit that fits loosely the way a suit like this naturally would. Spider-Man Brand New Day is set 4 to 5 years after No Way Home. We think the early
5 years after No Way Home? Toby has 4. Yes, he does. Well, if you count when he came into this one. We don't count that? Bro, why don't we count that? Please.
Stop the cap.
Please, bro. Toby needs to have, we need more Toby Spider-Man. Like, honestly, like, do you know, never watched it? Bro! Fire. Please. Please, Turkey. Please, Turkey. It's so good. It's so good. It's like, oh, Toby, you're so old, man. It's so good, bro. It's so good. And plus, Willem Dafoe is fire, bro. 2011 was your last superhero movie? Bro, what are you talking about? Superhero movies got so good. So you didn't see Civil War? You watched full in theaters? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So, realistically, in the Marvel universe, what was the last Marvel movie you watched? Theaters, home, streaming. What was the last in the Marvel stuff you watched? The first Captain America? Oh my God. Turkey, please. Please, man. Please. The Avengers, the first Avengers. Oh my God. You didn't see the first Avengers? Too far behind? I know, man. But you never seen the first Avengers? Bro, the first Avengers was so good. What are you talking about? The first Avengers was like parts of it. It was, dude. I remember. I have to say, okay, like, look, because I was a DC guy. I am a DC guy. No, was I am a DC guy. Batman, Superman. That's me. Okay, Batman is my guy. Batman's it. But, bro, when Marvel Avengers came out, like when the Avengers came out, right? And I was in theaters watching the Hulk and Captain America and Iron Man in the same movie for the first time. It was like mind blowing, right? Like nowadays, it doesn't feel that much. It's not a big deal because nowadays it's everywhere. Dark Knight Trilogy and Joker is fire. Dark Knight Trilogy and Joker, that's a W. Because the Dark Knight Trilogy is like probably the greatest superhero trilogy of all time. Like it beats the Avengers. You know what I mean? But it's different. The Avengers were like, when it first came out, it was something that my nerd brain could not comprehend. It was like, oh my God. It was like, it blew my mind. And nowadays it's like normal, so it doesn't feel that special. But, you know, they keep have to redo themselves, like overdo it. So like, the first Avengers was the best Avengers. Without a doubt. Civil War was amazing. Civil War was just a really good movie. You don't see it as a superhero movie? What don't you see as a superhero movie? And then Civil War was a fire movie. Dark Knight and Joker? Okay. That's fair, bro. That's a fair assessment. Cause it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, it like is a superhero movie. But if you like, you know, when you're watching it, you could just put your mind, like view it in a different frame. So I can give you that. I can give you that. Cause it's not very comic booky. Like this is comic booky. This is like, ho, put him up, big guy. You know what I mean? Whoa, where'd you go to school? Monster High? Like it's campy. It's comic-y, I get it. I feel like we learning. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like it's something to experience, especially if you're a fan of Tobey Maguire, bro. If you're a fan of the Tobey Spider-Man, I highly, highly suggest you watch at least that one. At least the one where they all come together. All the Spider-Mans. Just because it's so cool to see Tobey Maguire again. You see the Green Goblin again. You see Doc Ock again. It's just cool. It's nostalgic.
After No Way Home.
I'm such a nerd, bro. You're like watching the stream just because you're like, all right, let me see what Mike's doing. You're like so not interested in this stuff. And I'm sorry, bro.
And then a montage will show Peter as a hero in New York City.
L stream.
Ned and MJ are at MIT. And then the rest of the movie will take place after they graduated from MIT and have returned to New York City, where Peter Parker will attend a housewarming party claiming to be a guy named Maynard who lives across the hall. Ned has a research wall trying to figure out who Spider-Man is because
oh, this is trailer analysis. I don't care about trailer analysis. I don't care about trailer analysis. I'll watch it on my own. You know what I mean? I just want the recap. So I be conversate during the video. Yeah, that's true. I'm taking an L stream turning into a W. That's what I do. Girth kept coming back in the stream. He's like, Spider-Man again? Okay, so the next video we have on the docket, I guess we're gonna watch this video and end the stream. I thought we were gonna have some kind of gameplay or something, but I don't have enough time. I'm sorry, it took too long. I was dilly-dallying. We did the Mortal Kombat tier list, which was super fun. Everyone's got their interests. Yeah, bro. I appreciate that. But this next video is called I Cheated Until the Arcade Banned Me. So I'm interested to see what this is all about. I feel like this would be a fun stream video to watch. Let me know what you guys think about this so far.
Is the most rigged machine in an arcade.
Let's see what he said about what he say. The claw machine is the most rigged. Let me see.
This is the most
this
rigged machine in an arcade.
This specifically.
There's no way this cheat works. But I figured out how to cheat it every time.
Yo, that's actually insane.
I hired an elite team of experts whose life mission is to bankrupt the arcade and using their ban strategies.
Bro got the Avengers of the arcade, you know what I mean? See this guy, you used to watch him? Who guy? The guy that I'm watching right now? Eric? Eric, you can enjoy this video? Yeah, bro. Eric's fire. I guess. I don't know Eric. I don't know who this guy is at all.
My goal is to rob the arcade of its most expensive prize. Starting with Quick Drop, one of the fastest ways to win tickets at the arcade. The rules for Quick Drop are pretty simple. Drop these red balls into these spinning buckets before the time limit, and you win. The only problem is, I'm horrible at this game. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate my skill level? 2 out of 10. This is Justin Way, a man banned from arcades for winning way too much.
He's actually banned from the arcades? That's actually insane. That's actually insane.
And this is his favorite.
Dude walks to Chuck E. Cheese, they're like, get out. Hey, no. No. You're not allowed to Chuck E. Cheese Enterprises. Chuck E. Cheese himself kicks him out. He's like, you know what I'm saying?
Game.
Let's cut the crap, man. Are you gonna win the jackpot at the first try? Yeah, I'm gonna win on the first try. Don't question me.
Now, when I tried, I barely got any balls in. But Justin, on his first attempt...
That's a wild comment.
You didn't miss one. You didn't miss one. This guy has the timing down to a science. He knew exactly when to hit the button and how many balls to drop to cheat the machine every time.
Yo, this is actually insane. This is actually insane to be this good. Bro is so cracked at arcades.
He's locked in, bro. Look at this guy, though. He's locked in. Oh! Justin was cheating machine jackpot after jackpot, and we were already well on our way to our goal. All right, so how many tickets did we win?
We currently have around 3,000 tickets.
But that's not even close to the amount of tickets that we have to win because the most expensive prize in this arcade is a brand new PS5. The only
place called GameWorks? That sounds somewhat familiar. Is that like the is GameWorks like the board game shop? Arcade games, prizes, GameWorks home. It looks like an arcade, like Dave & Buster's kind of situation. Like a round one, old arcade. I don't know. I just see one that's like, it's like a new age arcade looking kind of place. Like Dave & Buster's around one. Where it's like, here, let me show you what I'm seeing. Why am I just explaining it? Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Looks like a cool place. He was around, yeah, around his 10. Yeah, it's all to you, bro. Bro's old. So fun. Yeah, dude, arcades are so fun. Every birthday, every single birthday that like someone goes to an arcade, like round one or Dave & Buster's, I'm always like, why don't I do this for my birthday? Then my birthday comes around and I like eat dinner. Beetle card game? Yo, you did not just say Beatles. All right, I'm in. Lock me in. I'm locked into this conversation. I love the Beatles, bro. I'm locked in. Not the band. What? Bro, I thought you were talking about the Beatles. Mushi King? Okay. Look up Mushi King. Mushi King. King of the Beatles? What is this, bro? Mushy King, King of the Beatles. 30 cards to collect. Arcade game? Bro. Yo, this looks like Link. I can kind of dig this, bro. How do I view in open image in new tab? Yes, please. I don't know how to zoom in and stuff like I'm supposed to. 36 cards to collect. Whoa, what is this? Trading card type game that had game machines with it. Yeah, dude. Like I've seen a few card games, like arcade games, that have cards in there. Like they had like Injustice, where you have to like scan the card and you get your character. Wow. I'm not even showing the stream. I was showing the wrong thing. Okay. Mushy King, King of the Beatles, bro. How come there's a zoom out button but not a zoom in button? You know what I mean? How to play. Rock, paper, scissors looks like. Scan your cards, choose the skill battles, and fight. Dude, this looks actually fire. How many cards did you have? No joke. Turkey. You could battle like Pokemon. This looks fire. Like on the game machine, yeah. How, like you scan the card and you fight each other. How many cards did you have? Because my brother on the Injustice machine, he had like, I can comfortably assume he had like 10 cards, maybe 15. Don't have any? No, I know now, but I mean like, did you have like hundreds of cards? Did you have like 5? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could comfortably say my brother had about like 10 to 15 Injustice cards. And I remember going like to the arcade and like we went once or twice. And I brought him back. I'm like, here, we got these, you know, from the Injustice machine. Don't remember, just know the game. It's all good. Yeah. No, this game looks fun. Especially as a kid, I would have loved this. Yo, Flycast? I don't want to use my Google account to sign into Reddit. Thank you very much. Sound on, please. Rock, paper, scissors, Beatles. Oh, rock beats scissors, bro. All right, my money's on the red side. Come on, red team. I have faith in the red team. Let's go, red team. Paper beats rock. Oh, he did a pile driver. Let's go, red team. You can knock this out. Let's go. Oh, draw. Red wins? Yo, I don't know what all that says. Yo, is it going against the boss? You got this, bro. You got this, bro. Japan always that cool stuff? Dude, tell me about it. Paper Beach Rock. Oh! 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 There's a name for that, bro. I forget what it's called. Suplex? Bro, hit him with the suplex. Oh, bro, crunched his skull, his body. His exoskeleton. Yeah, Paper Beach Rock. No! No, wrong way! No. Bro, he threw him up, grabbed him, and pile drove him. No, wrong one. I don't even know what to say. That's so sad, bro. Oh, that game looks like a blast. You know what, dude? You want to hear the beauty of it? I could probably play this game on my Thor. I'm pretty sure I can, because it says Flycast. Emulation on Android. Yeah, dude, I could play this game on my... If you have an Android phone, you can play it on your phone, too. That's the beauty of emulators. So good, bro. So good, bro. That's cool. Yeah, dude, that game looks like a blast. I could see myself in an arcade, like, going for the Beetle boss. That's actually fire, bro. That game looks like a blast.
228,000 tickets. How are we gonna even win this thing?
228,000 tickets, and he needs 225,000 to go.
We're gonna get this, bro. Because I had even more human cheek.
The best part of this video is I don't need to do sound effects. It does it for me. Watch.
28,000 tickets. How are we gonna even win this thing? You expect me to stay here for 6 months?
It does the sound effects for me.
Because I had even more human cheat codes coming later just to help me steal more tickets. And I will stay as long as it takes.
Bro, look at, dude. The group chat right now, no joke, 34 text messages. Bro, why is the group chat gotta go off when I'm not paying attention to it? I'm gonna put it on mute. I gotta mute alerts for 1 hour at least. I gotta mute for 1 hour. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry, boys. Mute for 1 hour, bro. I can't. 34? I can't. That's too much.
PS5. So it was time to take Justin to the one game that could bankrupt this arcade.
Papa Lock.
This is my best game, and I've been banned from playing this game. Because of this game, it's so reliable, I've been banned from all the arcades.
It seems easy enough to play. You hit this
This is the one. He's like, this is my secret sauce.
button when the red line hits a yellow circle. But the game becomes faster and faster the closer you get to 0. And if you miss one circle, you lose. Ow! That's actually a very hard game. But not for my boy Justin, whose robotic reflexes were built to drain this machine of tickets.
Bro's the GOAT.
8,000 to 12,000
Bro's the GameWorks GOAT.
tickets an hour
This guy could beat that Beetle boss in 2.2 seconds.
playing this game.
He has all the cards, I guarantee you.
Bro, he's yapping. I don't believe that.
This guy beats that Beetle game 10 times out of 10. He's like, the Beetle boss, that's easy, but doesn't give no tickets, so I don't like it.
Oh my god. Dave & Buster's makes this one brutal. Most people can't survive to the end, but Justin cracked it almost every time.
So you get 250 if you win.
We don't want to lose. We want to
That's not a lot.
win.
You need a lot more than
Noah
250.
and I are really trying to play GTA 6 when it comes out. But Mafia, there's a little secret I forgot to tell you guys. You see, my friend Doha just became a dad. But little does he know, this PS5 isn't for us at all. I'm not doing this for us. I'm doing this for his newborn son. If I can win that beautiful kid a PS5, I will be the greatest uncle of all time.
Yo, W Eric, everybody. That's actually a bro's a bro. Bro's a real bro. That's actually insane work.
PS5, you know?
We're not buying a PS5. That defeats the whole purpose. Now, we hadn't hit a jackpot on Pop Lock in a while, but hearing Doha ready to give up must have ignited a fire inside of Justin, because for the next 15 minutes, he worked that button like his life depended on it.
Yeah, that's nice of him, bro. W. But is 250 really worth it?
Justin was unstoppable.
Oh, I guess it
Racking up
is.
Tickets for that PS5, so I decided it was best to let him cook while I brought in our next human cheat code. I'm gonna leave you here to grind this thing out, okay? I need you to keep going.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Dude, can you imagine there's like a little kid? There's like a little kid behind him with a card. He's like seeing him get the jackpot. He's like, I want to play this game. He's like this big, you know what I mean? He's like 6, 7 years old, whatever. And then he's like sitting there watching this guy grab it. He's like, get out of here, kid. I got to win a PS5 from my boy.
But how was I able to keep cheating for eternity?
Bro got himself a
I cut
chair.
little deal with the Dave & Buster's manager, and he agreed to let me cheat under one condition. I was only allowed to cheat for 24 hours, and whether I won the PS5 or not, they were gonna kick me out. With the clock
Cheat?
ticking, I called in my next.
How is it
hire.
cheating?
Mr. Joey the Cat himself. Joey the Cat is the Tom Brady of our next game, Skee Ball.
Bro's a
He won
Tom Brady is
multiple
Skee Ball.
world championships, and he learned
Whoa.
how to turn this game into an infinite ticket glitch. He's actually the greatest to ever do it.
If you can win as PS5, that's all I care about.
That's fair, that's fair. Okay, explain this game to me.
Your goal is to roll the ball.
Did bro really say explain skee ball to me? Like, how do you not know what skee ball is? Like, you just look at it and you know. Long ramp, holes with numbers on it. You press a button and then like so many balls come out. Like, it's pretty, like, that's like saying explain the basketball hoop game to me. Like, bro, how do you how do you not know?
Highest point value to max out your score.
Honestly, it might be the easiest game in the arcade.
Let's see if you can hit 9 4,000s, right?
All right, easy, easy.
Oh, it was that guy. I thought it was the main guy. I was like, what?
All right, man. Let me see what you got, Joey. Nothing you say I believe, okay? All right, he's hitting 4,000. 2 in a row. 3 in a row. Oh my God. What? 4 in a row. 5 in a row.
He said hit 9 4,000s. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually.
7 in a row.
Oh my God. We're getting the PS5.
I'm sorry for everything I said.
Okay, GTA 6 on 3. 1, 2, 3. GTA 6. I could not believe Joey's methods actually worked. Meanwhile, Justin was getting jackpots faster than ever.
Yeah, I was. Now that Eric is gone, I can easily do this game.
But now Joey was about to spill his secret. How do I win tickets at this game?
You just bring the ball straight back and straight forward.
That was Joey's way of saying he had a bionic arm and that he
Go straight back and go straight forward. Just throw the ball, bro. Like, come on.
could make every
How you do it? You just throw it, bro.
single shot. All right,
That helps.
I'm giving up all hope that I'm going to get this, but I fully believe in you. I think you got this.
He's logged in, bro.
Guys, watching Joey the Cat play skee ball was truly like watching Tom Brady play football. Oh my gosh. And that's when I knew that maybe, just maybe, we could actually
Bro, but they
walk out
showed
here and play
basketball.
skee ball was truly
Like, why would they show someone shooting a basketball like it's Michael Jordan, LeBron, Steph Curry? Instead,
watching Tom Brady play football.
they don't even show Tom
And that's
Brady.
when I knew that maybe,
That's crazy.
just maybe, we could actually walk out of here with that PS5.
Dude, 500 tickets? Dude, the math don't make sense. I'm sorry, but the math, the problem is not. The problem is not that you're going to win the game. You can win the games. If you had $1 million and you played like the frog fishing game 1,000,000 times in a row, you'll have enough eventually. That's fine. But dude, the math ain't mathing. Like, you guys must have spent more than an hour in there already at this point.
You are a danger to Dave and Buster's.
And you're like,
Just won the
you need like
500 ticket
to like
jackpot. But Joey
at least 20 times, right? Like 20 times what you're doing.
We broke it.
No way.
We broke the machine.
It's not supposed to go over 500.
We broke the
And it turned out
Oh,
Joey's bionic arm
hacked,
worked
bro.
perfectly for every other throwing game in the arcade, like NFL 2-minute drill and ring toss. Our boy was hitting
Why didn't they mention Tom Brady when he threw the footballs? Just saying.
jackpot after jackpot.
We did it.
And we weren't the only ones cooking. Across the arcade, Justin was still racking up jackpots of his own.
Yeah, let's go. That one more.
The math don't add up.
Towards the PS5.
We were hours in and still 180,000 tickets away.
Yeah,
from
dude, look at that. 4 hours. Yeah, you're cooked, bro. That's
the
true.
World
You're
Series
actually cooked.
uncle. But Justin
Actually
and Joey
cooked.
had to tap out because the arcade was closing, leaving Doha tired.
I don't think we were winning this PS5. I'm leaving right now.
You're not staying? I gotta blow a mattress for you for tonight.
Yeah, can you really stay in there overnight? No way.
Doha left.
Why don't you use any customized attractive things for your channel? Bro, I know Jasmine Queen did not respond like 7 hours later in the chat. Why don't you use any customized attractive things for your channel like your imagination theme? What are you talking about? I have customized attractive things, bro. Look at my stream. Oh, I know why. Maybe you're a bot.
Take care of his family, but if I was gonna pull this off, I had to grind through the night. So with the arcade to myself, I called in the one guy crazy enough to do it with me. He is Tyler Blanchard. Welcome to the arcade. Tyler and I had actually been cheating one game so hard for the
Yo, bro. That's actually trash. Like, let's be real here. That is actually, that's trash.
past 6 months that we got banned from our local arcade.
Yeah, I don't blame them for that.
900.
They did not like that.
They called us cheaters verbatim.
I hate that place now. It made me so mad.
So it was time to take our revenge on Down the Clown.
You are about to be mind blown at our ability to get 500 tickets every time we play this.
Down the Clown is simple. You have 20 seconds to knock down as many clowns as you can. Lucky for me, Tyler knew the perfect cheat codes. Step 1 to cheating.
Wow, they made that guy look
all the balls
evil.
over to this side. Then we swipe the other machine so we get all the other balls down here.
You get twice as many balls. Go, go. We're off to a much better start.
I mean, it literally is cheating. I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Hit straight right now.
Dude.
I mean, you're using more than you're supposed to. It is what it is, though. I guess, you know, because like sometimes you get less. Like, it is what it is, but
540, 540.
We did it. We did it. We got the 500.
Okay. That's the high score. That's the high score.
We're just getting started. Get ready. Get ready. Grab the ball.
Tyler and I were doing everything
This is actually
in our
crazy.
power to down these clowns and win. Speaking of winning, I've teamed up with DraftKings so that you can win without having to spend
okay, DraftKings. Pretty good.
one or is right to the be taking it up and $5.
This is still DraftKings. Oh my god, bro. What an ad.
And click the link. All right, Tyler.
What a long ad. It's all good.
24,000. 24,000. I think you might even have more.
Okay, we both got 24,000.
Dude, let's go, bro. That's 50,000.
Okay. That's how you do it. You guys are on track now.
Comeback of the century, and with 13 hours left to win that PS5.
Yo, you guys have been doing this for 11 hours? Okay, that's a little bit... Okay, you guys are not on track.
Kicking me out?
I need you to leave so I can go to sleep. Go! All right, yo, we are ending the day with 90,690 tickets. It turns out cheating does in fact pay off. I'm gonna be the greatest uncle of all time. Love you guys. Good night.
I don't think you're winning this PS5. It's not gonna happen.
Alright, I'm awake. We're back in business. Which was perfect because Joey and Justin
I can't believe they let him sleep in there. That's actually insane.
were already
That's actually insane.
grinding. So before I brought in our newest cheat code, I checked in with the boys. Day 2, Justin is still cooking over here. Joey the cat is back in action.
Another day, well rested, ready to rack up some tickets and hit some perfect games.
I'm gonna be the world's greatest uncle. But in order to do that, I was going to need
You go back to the clowns, bro.
even more reinforcements.
Go back to the clowns.
It's a good thing I brought the claw machine god, Arcade Matt.
Arcade Matt, bro's got arcade in his name. That's a win.
Biggest arcade creator in the world.
Ready to win some tickets?
I'm trying, bro. Now, if you were an average man like me, you would lose instantly. Right there, dude. It's so close. But Arcade Matt is no average man. There's no way you get this.
Bro's super soldier.
We're gonna try and win that 500 though.
What is the strategy to winning these games?
So you want to move some stuff out of the way. See how we moved that one out of the way there now?
Wow.
200 smackers right there.
Bro, this guy's cracked. So you're
That's
using
actually
turns
insane.
to move items out of the way to get what you want. And on his second play, he revealed his other strategy. What are you doing, Ray? What is
Checking
this?
your angles. The claw is a 3D game. Check your angles.
Who doesn't do that? I feel like that's a rookie.
The claw and goes zoop, right to the prize because that'll be a guaranteed win right there. Oh, we got another 200 down. Hey, we'll take it.
That's basic.
Matt was getting wins just
That's even more basic than put your arm back and forth.
teaching me how to play, and now he was going for the 500. Yeah, go for it.
All right, here we go.
All right, moving the stuff out of the way.
Check angles. Here we go.
This needs to be lined up, and then oh.
Yeah, there it is. And we got a 200 with it. No. There it is, shebang right there.
I mean, it's actually fire.
That's actually rare to get the 200 with it. That was amazing.
Arcade Matt made it look so easy, I had to try it myself. If I am able to use this man's strategies to do this, this will be the best day.
Look at the guy watching in the background. He's like, watch these guys go. These guys are
I
goats.
just had a high score of 92,000, which is not even possible because the game glitched out. You want to try for the 500?
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, go big. Come on. Here, I'll be your angle.
Okay.
Check it.
Well, how are we looking?
I would go towards you just a tad. Towards you a little bit more. A little bit more. That looks good. Wait till it stops swinging in this case. That looks good.
Wait till it stops swinging. Pay attention to that, folks.
He got it! Yes! He got it! He got it! Yes!
The strategies work.
I have faith in you.
We were actually getting closer to our ticket goal, but
Okay.
it wasn't enough.
Okay.
Which is why I brought in the most dangerous men in the arcade. And they are waiting for us right over here. Boys, John and Jonah. These guys.
This dude, they got a guy with a pencil and paper. They got a guy with a pencil and paper, bro. Do you know how crazy you have to be to bring along a sidekick with a pencil and paper?
Have visited 500 locations, won millions of tickets. They are arcade geniuses. You guys are the only duo of the video. I've heard you're like brains and bronze. What's going on here?
I do all like the research and I kind of know how to do all these things, and he is LeBron. He can execute like no other.
He is LeBron.
I will buy you a PS5.
And I was in for a treat because the game they knew how to exploit just so happened to be my nemesis. I had this bad boy at 999 last night.
I think we're gonna do it again. For sure, we're gonna do it again.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Oh, what? Oh my God! I gotta watch that again. What? 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 Guys, watch. Look, look. In a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Dude. If that's real, that's insane. Oh my God.
I was witnessing aimbot in real life. And
oh
sure
my
enough,
God.
It took John and Jonah one round to max out tickets from this game. 930? That was the first 930? I had to climb inside the machine. But what was even more mind-boggling was the cheat they were using to boost their tickets. So the strategy is to knock out on the top, but leave one up at the bottom. Yeah. So that the top 2 rows keep regenerating. Yes.
These guys are so smart, guys. Leave one on the bottom so that the other ones regenerate.
Exactly.
That's actually insane. That's actually insane strategy.
Genius. That's so smart. John and Jonah clearly wanted me to play GTA 6 with my nephew because for another 15 minutes, they continue to turn down the clown into an infinite ticket printer. You guys have had 9 jackpots in a row. I'm not gonna lie, that was the most impressive thing I have seen since I walked in these doors. And that energy spread across the whole
way to take away from Pop the Lock and Skee Ball, man.
Arcade. Every one of my cheaters was ripping the games with their own ban methods. Yeah! Just for the update, we just won 8,000 tickets over here. Justin is on Pop-A-Lock, Joey's on Skee-Ball, Matt is somewhere earning tickets.
Oh, snuck it in there, nice.
My voice is completely gone, but we might just get this PS5 in time. Because it turned out John and Jonah weren't just masters at Down the Clown. What other games in this arcade do your skills transfer to? And I was not ready.
Pixel Chase? I don't even know what this is.
But I am ready for you guys to hit that subscribe button. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, my friends and I make videos like this every single week. And
I mean,
1 million subscribers, we go up.
Good call to action. Good call to action.
I currently have to sneak into the White House, sneak into Area 51, and legally change my name to Diddy. Yeah, I'm cooked. We are so close to 19 million subscribers. It means
imagine changing your name to Diddy just because a YouTube video told you to. That's actually
more
insane work.
You guys know, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. To no surprise, John and Jonah's aimbot was perfect for Pixel Chase 2. Oh my God. And they had even more side cheats up their sleeves, like stealing extra balls from Down the Clown to maximize their
Oh my
tickets.
God.
3,000. Yeah.
Go.
That's actually insane work.
The dude has been cranking since we last saw him. Bro, you are on 19,000 tickets.
I got 5 perfect games today.
You must really want to give a newborn baby GTA 6. We're also going to go check in on our boy Justin. Look at this man. You're locked in, bro.
I know.
How you feeling?
I'm pretty feeling good.
Between
pretty feeling. This guy, bro, this guy. He is drained. He is so burnt out.
I know.
We're also gonna go check.
Look at the dude. Watch, dude. Watch. Look at this, guys. I'm really feeling good.
Get on our boy Justin. Look at this man. You're locked in, bro.
I know.
How you feeling?
I'm pretty feeling good.
I'm pretty feeling good. This dude is burnt, man. This dude is gone.
Between yesterday and today, how many jackpots have you won on this?
200 jackpots.
Oh my gosh.
I'm exhausted, but I want to keep going. I really want that PS5.
Keep ripping.
Oh my god, dude got a brain like no other to do that, man. Props to that guy.
We were getting closer and closer to our goal. And I was hoping whatever John and Jonah did next would get us there.
Tailgate toss, cornhole arcade game. You just throw beanbags in the holes.
All right, I'm not scared. Can't be that good at this.
All right, let's go. Red, blue, over and over again. Red, blue, red. All right, there's one there, it's one there. I got it. I will bet all my life that's a jackpot. I'm gonna walk away, watch. I'm not even looking.
This guy. I don't know how, but with pinpoint precision, Jonah just beat the high score. The Tom Brady of cornhole. And he did it again and again and again.
Do not bring this guy to the barbecue.
How do you think you're gonna get the PS5?
I've seen a lot of stuff in my life making YouTube videos. I have never seen something like this before in my life. With time working against us, I decided to let these guys go wild. But I had no idea their most devious cheat was still coming.
Right,
What?
So we play the ping pong ball game.
You gotta throw the balls in the like little cups.
It's pretty hard, as you saw. So we're gonna do a little
He's
science.
gonna do a little
and see
experiment.
how you
No. That's dumb. That is so dumb. No, that's stupid. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Look, man, look, I can overlook taking balls from other games. You know, even when they did the thing with they were like hitting the finger over the sensor for the other stuff, I was like, that's stupid. This is pretty. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
500. Bro, just like that, another 500.
This is not something to be proud of, my friends.
Oh, 1,500. Oh my gosh, dude. 2,000. Ain't no way. And just like that, we got the jackpot. That's some arcade scam signs right there.
That's not, bro. That I lost so much respect for these guys. Come on, bro. Don't be proud of that.
Hours left to hit our ticket goal.
Well, I mean, you might as well just got on the machine and put it with your fingers. Like, I don't get it.
Unleashed cheating power of the Arcade Avengers was in full swing. For the first time,
That is so dumb, bro.
are working. We have Justin on Popalock. Jonah and John are cheating. Matt's on the claw. And Joey is 5 hours deep on a skee ball machine. We were racking up jackpots at an exponential rate. We are at 174,000 tickets.
They're like, what, 70,000 away still?
Winning more tickets in an hour than one person could in a year. Beautiful. We're 5,500 tickets away. So we kept cheating and rinsing these machines until we were only 1,000 tickets away from my nephew's future childhood.
Oh, 220. I thought it was 248. Okay.
Two 500s right there. Hopefully we can at least get one of them.
I want to know how much this guy spent.
24 hours.
That's what I want to know.
It all came down.
How much
to
did this
one
cost him?
Last grab. We were getting down to the wire. And the only thing between me and becoming the world's greatest uncle was this claw machine.
You have 7 guys there who are great at everything they do. Why are you listening the last 20 minutes?
I remembered something Arcade Matt said.
Sometimes you gotta win the less stuff to win what you want, if that makes sense.
And it was in that moment I knew I could count on him to bring us home.
All right, we'll try for these hundreds here. At worst, maybe we'll get 10. 100! Yeah! 120! 200 smackers.
This is actually insane. Like, the problem is with video, YouTube, and everything, editing and everything, like, in reality, they probably had a lot more time left, because if you really had 20 minutes left, everyone would still be grinding. They were like, oh, we got time. Let's just all make the big climax of the video. You know what I mean?
Now let's get the gold.
Yeah.
Like, he probably knew the claw machine was going to be the thumbnail for the video.
This arcade of 250,000 tickets. I would have surely thought it was impossible that I'd actually win a PS5 for the sweetest kid in the world. But that's the funny thing, because when you have the cheats to a game, it's actually impossible to lose.
Watch you pick it up. No way. We get it now. No way.
It's actually insane work.
With the raw power of the Arcade Avengers, we hit 200.
The Arcade Avengers.
All before Dave and Buster's kicked us out.
I mean, look, bro. They're good at what they do.
So it was finally time to march down to that ticket counter and rob this place of its most valuable prize.
She's beautiful. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Dude.
Bring it in.
I appreciate you guys all being here. Crazy seeing you guys all in one place.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing us all here to win the PS5 for Dohan's baby.
Dohan's newborn kid is going to love that thing. All right, boys. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
What can we get for you today?
I need the PS5.
PS5.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Make dreams come true.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's probably the only PS5 Dave and Buster's has ever given out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it.
But it got even sweeter. We didn't just win this PS5, we got it on sale. We spent $74 less on arcade credits than this thing cost at the store.
Oh
That's actually insane. Actually insane.
my gosh, bro. They said we couldn't do it. It only cost me everything.
But as you guys know, this PS5 was never for me. And to become the world's greatest...
Bro said it said triggered over his head.
Uncle, there was only one thing left to do. Yo. I need you to meet me at the arcade.
What? What's happening?
I got something for you. I gotta tell you in person.
All right, I'll come.
What have you been doing all day?
Dude, I've been
all
earning.
night.
He knew he was making a video at the arcade. He was with him yesterday. All of a sudden, he comes to the arcade. Why? What happened?
Tickets, bro.
Why? What happened? Why do you need to come to the arcade? Bro, act a little less surprised.
All right, open your eyes.
No way, you actually won the tickets?
We won it. We won it. And this is for you.
What?
Yeah, that's yours.
Nah, bro.
Well, it's actually for your newborn child.
What?
The entire time we were filming that video, it was all to win.
The kid hates video games. Why can't it work? The kid hates video games.
This PS5.
That's all I want
so
to do.
I can be the best uncle ever.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh yeah! Yes, yes. All right. Well, should we go play GTA 5 with your son?
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Bro doesn't have the end cards for his video. Okay, W video, guys. Didn't expect me to be on still. I'm ending it. I'm literally ending it right now. I just finished the video. Oh, actually, I got one more thing I wanted to watch. Okay, one more thing I wanted to watch, and then we're gonna end it. AFK for the last 10 minutes. Yeah, bro. It's all good. I want to watch this. It's a 1-minute compilation of John Berthal saying, "Let me tell you something," because the man apparently says it like all the time. And I watched a little bit of this, and it was actually hilarious.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you.
Prepping dinner, bro. What's for dinner? I gotta know what's up.
Right now. Let me tell you something. I tell you what. I gotta tell you something. Hey, listen, asshole. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a few things. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you that right now.
This is actually insane. Yo, burgers. That's fire, bro. I actually was craving a cheeseburger last night. I drove through Wendy's at like 11 o'clock last night. Bro, I went on a food rampage last night. I went to a fish place 30 minutes away, closed down. So sad. I was really, really like bummed out. They're closed down. So then on the way home, I was like, well, let me stop to Sonic's. I want a chili cheeseburger. Sonic's closed. And then I went and I was on the phone with my daughter. I was like, "Can you do me a favor? Can you see if Jack in the Box has chili cheeseburgers?" They don't. So I drove through Wendy's because they have chili in the cup. No chili cheeseburgers at Wendy's, so I just had a plain cheeseburger. Said chili cheeseburgers. It sucked. Long John Silver's the only fish place I'll go to. Yo, Long John Silver's is a W. I actually really enjoy Long John Silver's. There's a place. It's called Crispy Crunchy Chicken. And they have fried fish that's similar to Long John Silver's. It's really good. I might get that today. But I'm actually thinking about getting poke. But nah, bro. Long John Silver's, in my opinion, isn't the best fish. It's really good though. The best fish is the fish place I used to go to, but they closed down as of last night, at least for sure. No, dude, it's super fire. It's like really, really good fish. I eat a lot of seafood. I eat a lot of food in general. Okay, it's not just seafood. I'm a fat guy. I eat a lot of food, so in my opinion, there's a lot of good places to get fish. Stuck in your ways? Hey, bro, it's all good. I'm stuck in my ways too, and I'm stuck in my ways in a lot of ways. Stick to what you know. Sadly, nothing wrong with that. That's normal. Actually, I got a call coming in. I'm gonna take this call. I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.